See, suspect, say!
Among friends and families, a message from the Child Development Division within the Ministry of National Mobilization in collaboration with UNICEF.
Soca team, destination is Vincy Mas. Sita the lyrical diva said that when me say that, me not laugh.
The Boom Soca Team on flight 1069.
Let me go. Let's go. Stop passing. Let me go. We having a soca party tonight. Stop passing. Let me go. Let me go. And all the girls are whining tonight. So when you see we fetting down in the party, we having fun. Shante, the music sweet. And if you see we have them in the air, water's rolling everywhere. The party night. Give me more. 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 Oh, what a feeling! It's so exciting, Lord.
Party people up, drinks in my cup, so my cup must full up. Money in my pocket must full up. Music nice and the vibes must full up. All and pull up, wheel and pull up. With beast for me foot, so my pants foot pull up. So then, the 5 series just pull up. Yeah. If this fete na have no girl, then I na go in there. No, I na go in there. If this fete na have no girl, then I na go in there. No, I na go in there. Lord, so give me one, give me girl, give me girl, give me girl, give me one, give me girl, give me girl, give me girl, give me one, give me girl, give me girl, give me girl, give me girl. She tell me why, give me girl, 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 give me girl. She tell me why everything, she tell why for everything, she tell me got everything. Good God, we give a girl peace and sell out the whole thing, everything. She tell me got everything, she tell why for everything. Good God, we give a girl peace. The girl describe negligee and 90 and the underwear them from Fendi. She describe me Gucci and me Louis V. And right now me girl out to kill me. She talk about the whole room and the bathroom. She was spray on some of her perfume. So me buy a tube, cause me know me do. And me just me lips tell me all. Why she do me that? Why the girl do me that? Can't believe that she do me that. She put me in a tight spot. She tell me got everything. She tell me got everything. She tell wife everything. Good God. Me I gotta be at it all. Big up. Girl them on the road, them a stress me. They say they want kiss and caress me. Tell the friend now they want undress me. While wifey a try out and mess me. Girl a bought me tall and slender. Girl a plan to run into me fender. They say they want to fend a vendor. Wifey shut down, let me surrender. The clothes with the girl them put on. They have to wonder how they get it on. James if it says Louis Vuitton, but they look like Louis Vuitton. The girl them a just half naked. Out the road them a feel six straight. Girls stay home if you know you're outdated. Just a good body girl get ready. Food and bread me taste. Look delicious, me want take a taste. But me wife she never want me case.
Don't want no rough man who can handle it. Don't want no rough man trying to kill it. Don't want no weak man who can manage it. Don't want no ruffian who won't damage it.
How you want me?
In the middle, yeah, right there. In the middle. I like the man in the middle, yeah,
Destination
right there.
Vincy Mas with the Boom Soca Team.
I like the man in the middle.
Out of the shower into my latest outfit. I'm gonna blade, that's the way that we like it. I like it. Gonna rock this place tonight. I beg you don't doubt it. It's a long time with a party like this. I like it. When we step out the car, take me straight to the bar. And with the champagne popping and the girls good looking, everybody living like movie star. Is this a party? Is this a fit? Whatever it is, we not tell you that. It look like a roof and we not beat them. Turn on the lights and make the man them race when they get them push back. When the thing y'all roll back like a acrobat. Balance your drink. And the girl them push back. When the thing y'all roll back like a acrobat. Balance so drink everything up in the air. Everything up in the all the gal we know how to whine, and you know how to move waistline, and everything looking fine, and you're ready to grind. All sexy gal in the place, know how to walk up the waist. When bumper them start to shake, everything in their face. Let go your waistline, can't just let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just push it back, roll it back. I say let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just push it back, roll it back. I say bring the gal there, bring the gal there, bring the gal there, bring the gal there. Ah, the gal we know how to roll, how to move it and take control. Gal jiggle it, brave and bold, just shake it and hold. Show me how low can you go. Bend your knees down, hand on your toe. Cock it up high, chop it down low. Can't just put on a show. Hey, let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just push it back, roll it back. I say let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just push it back, roll it back. I say let go the waist, gal, bust the waist, gal. Let go the waist, gal, bust the waist, gal. Let go the waist, gal, bust the waist, gal. Let go the waist, gal. Let go the waist, gal, bust the waist, gal. Let go the waist, gal, bust the waist, gal. Let go the waist, gal, bust the waist, gal. Let go the roll it back. I say let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just push it back, roll it back. I say let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just let go your waistline. Can't just push it back, roll it back.
Oh, me lord, oh, me lord, somebody pass me a glass, please. With my feet spread apart on me, two hands in the air. I'm waiting for no reason, like it is my last year. The rum inside of my system and the music in my brain. I have no complaint, but afraid I go like a day right now. I'm drunk and I'm feeling tipsy, balance me. Too much alcohol inside me, balance me. My whole world is spinning around me, balance me. Somebody balance me, hold me up and balance me. I tumble in down, balance me. Dash with me wrong, balance me. And when I lie down, balance me bed spinning wrong, balance me. I feel like a clown, balance me. The rum lets me down, balance me. I speak in thy tongue, get a whole lot of conversation. Bloody bros. Oh, my lord, oh. Oh, my lord, oh. Oh, my lord, oh. Basement Takim, up there. Girls only, up there, up there. Basement Takim, up there. Girls only. See, that's Stefan and the commander. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're at 5 minutes to the top 5 minutes to 7 o'clock. We're inside your 15 minutes of throwback in the morning time, as we do every morning, yeah. Shady, listen, buddy, good morning, good morning. It's wet outside, people. It's wet outside, Shady. You go on there, buddy. Shady, good morning.
I said morning.
No, you didn't say no damn good morning.
My mic was off.
Whose fault is that?
You the one in control over there.
Yeah. Good morning to those of you on the live. Listen, we got a big one for you this morning. It's Wednesday morning. What do we do with Wednesday? We should do something with Wednesday morning. Don't have a name for Wednesday morning.
We don't care.
We don't care Wednesday. Yes, we don't care Wednesday. We don't give two damns. You're gonna hear why this morning. Yeah. We coming big and hard this morning to you. It's OMG in the morning, time of the Wednesday morning. It's wet outside. Listen, there's a major accident in Rattermill. I got a video for it. A big accident. A van overturned and dragged on the side. You know that jumpy corner, they call it jumpy corner. The van overturned, a taxi van overturned and dragged. It's sitting on its side. See the video there, boy. Shady boy. Well, I don't even know. Yeah, boy. And oh man, it's so sad. Airport approved taxi.
White van sitting on its side. Whoa, not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Take it easy. Huh?
Drop the video?
You have the video there. Is it? Send it to you? Yeah, let me send it to you. Shady, that what this man. I mean, able to send my thing to Shady now. I don't know. Oh, you stop already. Yeah. Dragged on the side. Yeah. Well, let's see. Got it there. You should have it there right now. It's sitting on the side now. And it's got a serious blockage on the road. If you go in or come in, remember there's a blockage there. You might want to go through. No, yeah, you might want to go through the sugar mill school gap and come out down at where LaView is going to be. Not LaView, Royal Mills. Sorry, same thing though. Where Royal Mills is going to be. So go through the sugar mill school gap if you go in or come in, and come out the bypass there by where Royal Mills gap is, because it's yeah. She's gonna up the video just now. Yeah, gonna put up the video just now. Yeah, so you got it there, so you can get an idea of that thing. The other thing that I asked you about, you got it? They no say no damn crap. It's just you. It's just you. Good morning to you on the live this morning. Sue Sandy morning. Bernadette, morning, darling. Kurt Penn, good morning. You see, I'm being nice this morning. I was nice yesterday morning to those of you on the live. I think I might do that again. You'll catch me good. So I might be nice again this morning to you. Yeah? We got 2 minutes to the top, Shady. Let's give them some more as we head on to the top. Yeah, this morning we got as our special guest coming in this morning. We continue with our Carnival series this morning. We got our special guest. Listen, this one is going to be bad. Got real comments and confusion in this one here. Plenty back in our lane this one here. This morning from 8 o'clock, just after 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah. Before that, at 7:45, 7:45, we got Council coming in. All that and more this morning. But the back in our way be sticky this morning, because it's a Wednesday morning. And the one who coming in have real confusion in it. Real confusion in it this morning. So look out for that one. Let me go to the top, Shady. Let go to the top. Yeah? Let it go. It's a wet. We don't care Wednesday morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Soca Team Boom, we would like to welcome you on board Flight 1069. Mission, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival. Soca Aviation regulations requires that you fet with the Soca Team for the duration of this flight.
Well, this is Cap in this thing, man, on the Flight 1069 with the Boom Soca Team. Real steel.
They don't know the boy Casper G on Flight 1069. Boom Soca Team. Don't play with it.
And the shouting, hey, nicey call. Flight 1069, Boom Soca Team, destination Vincy Mas. Hey, tell them chemistry, let go the gas mask.
Once again, welcome on board and enjoy Flight 1069 with the Boom Soca Team.
Don't see. Baila. Don't see. Baila. Your settings is right for a nice night. Just put on your best dress and perfume that smells nice. Baby girl, you and I gonna go on a nice vibe. And trust me, it's much better than what the doctor prescribed. We gonna ravage it tonight. We gonna lose myself for spite. It's been a long time, a long time. We don't get to party and have a good flex. Take my hands, and I will take your hands, and come let me dance. Don't see, baila, don't see. Hold my waist, and I will hold your waist, and come let me dance. Move your body and wind up. After we just zip out to the bumper, zip out to your bumper, zip out to the bumper all night. Zip out to the bumper, zip out to your bumper, zip out to the bumper, hold tight. Girl, you understanding the assignment, and that's the reason why I love you so. Your waistline movement of a trend enticement. When you push it back, you make my feelings grow. So we go ravage it tonight. We gonna lose myself for spite. It's It's been a long time, a long time. We don't get to party and have a drinks. Take my hands, and I will take your hands and come to the dance. Don't say, why not say, just hold my waist, and I will hold your waist and come to the dance. Your body, I survive the home. I survive the home. Hey, just look at me, I survive the home. And I live on sweet. Boy like me, one can't do me nothing. Oh, dog like me, one can't do me nothing. Boy like me, one can't do me nothing. Oh, dog like me, one can't do me nothing. And in the air I start to celebrate. Look at me now, oh yeah, look at me now. I'm looking better than before. I get better looking and all. Might get me to pray on the food, but you can't get me to drink on my soul. I might drink a little rum, but that's all. But right now look how nice. And I'm looking good. I'm looking good. Think I would have lost my mind, but you lie. Things get way better since I go down to the line. I'm happy. I survive me home. I survive me home. Hey, just look at me, survive the home. And I live in sweet. Boy like me, one can't do me nothing. Oh, dog like me, one can't do me nothing. Boy like me, one can't do me nothing. Oh, dog like me, one can't do me nothing.
I out there to celebrate, I come to look fine. You talking later and woman, don't have to talk twice. I am in that, and that's a fact. Hey, my head I feel nice. Back and I don't hold it back. No checks or just ice. I was morning to do this again. All the time. Get on board and party with me friends. I'm feeling something coursing through me veins. All of the strong rum gone straight to me brain. I going overboard.
It's back and all on the road. The energy of
I going overboard.
We come in sharp like a soul. Drunk and dirty, that is the goal. Yes.
When I drink it overboard, I staggering overboard. Me head a chip overboard. I jam in it overboard.
When I drink is overboard, I staggering overboard. We have a chip overboard. I jam in it overboard. How that time it's that canal with the team. There is no weakness in a scene. If you cannot handle the woman soca, well, you got party with me. The energy's in the air. People ready to rain. We bet until morning come on. Tonight we betting again.
I was morning to do this again. Get on board and party with me friends. I'm feeling something coursing through me veins. All of the strong rum gone straight to me brain. I going overboard.
It's back and all on the road. The energy of
I going overboard.
coming sharp like a sword. And dirty, that is the code.
When I drink it overboard, I staggering overboard. Me head a chip overboard. I jam in it overboard.
When we can tease overboard, I staggering overboard. We had a chip overboard.
Destination Fancy Box with the Boom Soca Team.
The money I go pay, and I don't care where the party day, and I don't mind. The money I go pay, and I don't care about how I get it up. I don't, I go in. I want to be free. Let me out, let me be, let me out. My time to get some bad and set. When I want to be free. Let me out, let me be, let me out. My time to get some bad and set. You cannot stop me. I want to enjoy a party. If you're going to arrest me, you have to run, come and catch me. Cause I'm going to break out to watch y'all bump and them shake up. And if I can't wake up, leave me alone. I don't care where the party day, and I don't mind the money I go pay, and I don't care about how I get it on. I go in. I want to be free. Let me out. Let me be. Let me out. My time to get some bad and set. When I want to be free. Let me out. Let me be. Let me out. My time to get some bad and set.
And the shouting, hey! Dicey call, flight 169, boom, soca team, destination, Vincy Mass. Hey, tell them, Kevin, say, let go the gas mask.
Let it go, let it go. Dicey call this morning, OFG in the morning, it's Wednesday morning, it's We Don't Care. We got our special, maybe we should tell them. We should tell them, Shady? We should tell them? Tell them?
Yeah.
All right. Out of place, man, Lester. The producer will be with us this morning. And you know, whenever he come a carnival all the time, it's confusion. And guess who will be coming with him? Well, the person is coming and he is just back up. Not back up, like he just fronted. And he said, you all come too. But our special guest inside the Carnival series this morning will be the First Lady, Sita, the lyrical diva. And we're going to hear all about the bacchanal thing that's going on with her this morning, all right? So, First Lady will be our special guest this morning. Let me tell you about something though. Woodsy's in New York City. Good morning to you, Woodsy. And good morning to our local Woodsy in Calico. Good morning to you, buddy. Yeah, Woodsy's Bar and Restaurant is now open at 1133 Claxon Avenue, New York City, Brooklyn. Yeah? Get appetizers like pulled chicken sliders, mozzarella sticks, or even guacamole and plantain chips. Or you can feast on their all-American burgers, rice and peas. You can get the jerk chicken as well too, and rice and peas. Or even Caribbean skirt steaks. Woodsy's Bar and Grill, now open. Get all the latest drinks, top shelf drinks available at Woodsy's as well. Remember, it's at 1133 Claxon Avenue, Brooklyn, New York City. Yeah, that's at Woodsy's. Okay, so let me tell you about Flow. Check your text messages on your Flow mobile phone right now. Put it up right now. To see if you've won Flow Monday band packs, oxygen mask costumes, iPhones, cash, Shady say you want to cash, free tickets, and more. This week's prize must be redeemed by Thursday tomorrow. You must go and collect your prizes by tomorrow, the 16th of June. All right? For your chance to win, simply text or top up $15 or more. Activate any 3 or 7 day or even 30 day plan. Switch to Flow or add postpaid mobile to your home bundle. Terms and conditions apply. Flow, if got you covered this carnival season. We get into the things them now. Check my time with this one here. Let me see. Highly favored, good morning. Be nice this morning to you guys, to you people. Suzanne Vanlo, good morning. Trevi Don, good morning. Like I told you earlier on, there's a serious accident in the Ratamel area. Shady, you got the video?
Yeah.
Are you slow?
I don't upload the video.
Let me see it. Oh, yeah.
You understand when you're ready?
Oh, Lord, boy. Our outside child, Shady. Look at the accident, those of you. It just happened? Shock, sorry. You okay? Wow. Yeah, play one more time, Shady. Play one more time. It just happened? Shock, sorry. You okay? Wow. Wicked accident took place. Hold on, Chambers, we'll do that for you in a bit. Let me deal with some matters here now. So, as a matter of fact, let me deal with Chambers now. Deal this thing now. Yeah. So yesterday and this morning, the Prime Minister was up and down the media doing the route. In the US, they call it the media blist. Of course, he continued this morning, and he will continue again tonight, this evening, and tomorrow. And the big topic that he's trying to get your approval, your empathy, and all the other adjectives with is VINLEC. As of today, your VINLEC bills will be out, and it would show some different situation. However, VINLEC yesterday put out for immediate release, please. Kingston. I'll take my time and read it to you. Stay with me this morning, all right? Kingston. St. Vincent Electricity Services Limited, VINLEC, released a statement approximately 3 weeks ago addressing the increasing costs of fuel and its impact on the fuel surcharge rates on customers' electricity bill. At the time, it was indicated that further increase in the cost of fuel would lead to an even larger increase in the fuel surcharge rate. Regrettably, over the past month, this trend has continued, and it has resulted in the company paying approximately $9 million for the fuel used to generate electricity during the period. This figure represents the highest cost that VINLEC has ever paid in a single month for fuel used in the generation of electricity. The result of this is a calculated fuel surcharge rate of 72.52 cents per kilowatt hour. The board of directors of the company and the government has come together to offer some relief to customers by an injection of funds that will result in customers having to pay less than the actual cost of the fuel used during the months. This injection will reduce the fuel surcharge rate applicable on June's electricity bill to 65.79 cents per kilowatt, down from the calculated 72.52 cents per kilowatt. We are mindful that while this effort does bring some relief to customers, the fuel surcharge rate is still higher than the previous month. Like all countries worldwide, the company is negatively impacted by the high cost of petroleum products. We are aware that it is not possible for many of our customers to reduce their electricity consumption, but encourages those that can conserve electricity to do so, as it will assist in mitigating the impact of a high monthly fuel cost. Customers are reminded that this decision is applicable only to electricity bill for June 2022. VINLEC will continue to monitor fuel prices and the likely impact on our customers and update you as the situation develops. So VINLEC sent that out yesterday. And immediately, our Prime Minister went on a media blitz. He was on Star, he was on We. He go be on this morning again, and he go be on this afternoon again. And anyway he go, he'll be talking about this. But what is exactly he's talking about? There's a part in the release which says that the board of directors and the government has come together to mitigate this situation by injecting monies to help to mitigate your situation. Now, I don't know how many of you remembered sometime recently when Mr. Weeks was on. You know, Mr. Weeks know about all these things, the trappings of the functioning of these companies and governments and all these things. I asked Mr. Weeks, I said, Mr. Weeks, what does Vinlec do with its profits? He said, well, how do we know there's a profit? I said, they publish their financials. And he went on to explain, well, you know, Vinlec, they've got administrative costs, they've got to buy vehicles, they've got to do all sort of things. I said, but yes, they've got a profit after all of that. What do they do with their profits? What do they do with their profits? Let me try and explain my understanding of it. I can be wrong. If I'm wrong, somebody will call and they will put me right. The profits of Vinlec goes to its shareholders. Shareholders, which the highest shareholder in Vinlec happens to be the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who happens to be the chairman, who's got the position of chairman, who's represented by our very own culture lady, Mama Culture, Rennie Batiste. Vinlec, biggest shareholder, let me say it again, is the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which means the biggest slice of the profit goes to the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You know, I saw somebody saying, let me pull it up, where somebody was saying that, putting it into context, this is the agency that paid a hefty $75,000 for a Christmas tree just the other day. And the thing was so ugly. Now them saying things going hard. I bet if Vinlec had overheard and its looks, and we will had an additional explanation to all the rises. I remember when a man said the gas price and fuel price attack 3 months rolling price. Yet Vinlec a raise month upon month. Y'all ain't see, y'all get tricked. That's a post I just read from someone there. But the point is, Vinlec can take $75,000 and fork it out for a Christmas tree. $75,000. Clearly, that came from the profits of Vinlec. So when the Prime Minister is up and down on the media, on all the media, making the media rounds, talking about, you see, I love all you. I love all you. Because I'm putting in $1 million. You know? Because I love all you. Because I don't want all you can't pay the money. So because of my love for all you, I am making the sacrifice. I'm betting me back. I'm going where I can go. And I'm giving $1 million to help to contribute. Nonsense. Where does the profit of Vinlec go? Where does the profit of Vinlec go? Who is the biggest shareholder? So when this nonsense talk about love and you see how the comrade love you, I put in $1 million to help ease the pain. Nonsense. We've been paying high surcharge rates for so long. We've been being taxed for so long out with ears and with mouth. It's supposed to be calling for a long time. I need to take it. Good morning, caller.
Bing boy, you hitting the nail them on the head. But before I add the contribution to this Finlek thing, I want to big up the special need Olympic team from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah, I went out and did an amazing job. I just want to say that to them. Now, I had a brethren used to work Finlek, and Finlek does brag about these solar farms that they put fair there and everywhere. And I asked them, what is the impact of these solar farms on people, buildings in Vincent and the Grenadines? Me, you know, fuel surcharge go down in regards to the solar farm they brag about. Me and Matty just said the other day, anything that the PM didn't go, that every Bajan gonna have a right, not a choice, a right to have solar panel on the house to ease up on the green gases and to ease up on the bill. I think some years ago I had an article in a newspaper about renewable energies and how St. Vincent could be energy independent if we put solar panels on homes, if we put micro hydroelectric power plants on rivers, if we use more efficient motor than the existing hydroelectric power plants that we have now. If we use the ocean, we have about 5 different means of creating electricity from the ocean. And it gets shoot down like a ground dove. When you want to cook dove and rice, it gets shoot down because the shareholders, the main shareholders, is eating a proper food from the profits of Vinlet. That's why I have Bitcoin Hotel come in. That's why they have all these extra things. That's why they have Moogles. But Moogles not do nothing yet. So when somebody asks where the profits of these Vinlet thing go, look and see the billboard, them apprentice gap. You think paying for that camera there? The $75,000 for the Christmas tree. Meanwhile, the people them in Vinlet can get a bonus or a raise. I'm talking about the man of them who risking their life going on the pole. I'm talking about the big with them any nice suit and tie. But the Vincentian public need to stand up for their right and demand from these companies what they promise them. Because it's not only not reliable, but it's crazy if you have a bill and your fuel surcharge more than your bill. That make any sense? And then they increase it by $5 and then give you a buy for $2 and tell you, yes, I'm doing good for you. But
I solved the problem. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But you see, I don't just blame Bill like I blame Vincentian public for being so gullible. Time and time and time again. Fool me one, shame on you. Fool me over 20 years, for shame pan. Bing a gun, big up yourself. Continue for not the nail them pan the head, eh, big man.
Thank you.
We go already.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah. It's Wednesday morning. We don't care. We don't give 2 damns on a Wednesday morning. Yeah. So it's like I created a problem in my house. I go and I take my licensed firearm and I shoot up the roof. Knock out the galvanize on them. Because, you know, you want to do a thing. But then, my wife come home and I said to her, darling, you know what? I'm going to fix that. Because you will love me more for fixing that. But I created the problem, you know. Vinlek and the government have been raping us with all the taxes, the high charges. Where does the profit of Vinlek go? So don't come and tell us this morning you're going there on the radio, you're going there on the radio this evening, you're going there on the radio tonight, you was on the radio yesterday evening, you was on the radio yesterday in the day, you was on the radio yesterday morning, and you're up and down the place, and you're telling us, look, love me more. I am your comrade. Comrade, look, how could you not love me? Look, I put in $1 million to help ease your pain. But where did the $1 million come from? Caller, good morning, your life.
Good morning, Brother Bing. How are you? Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yes, my brother. I've been talking about the Vinlek situation. Not only caught in, but I'm caught in Vinlek. And I've raised it more than any person. I called Dr. Friday many times. I said, Friday, you need to explain to the public what is really happening with Vinlec. And so 2014, we saw a loss of 500,000. And the reason why we lost it, Mr. Gonzalez said it had to do with the serious situation they had when they had the storm and we had damage to the hydro. But we have seen constantly when we compare St. Lucia, Grenada, Dominica, all of the countries, St. Kitts, Anguilla, lowering the fuel surcharge rate. We saw St. Kitts lowering their fuel, taking off fully the fuel. We're begging them. They've added on VAT. They've lost money. They have basically, based on analyzing news stats, been literally playing around with the Vinlec. Because under Section 76, the Auditor General is supposed to audit that book. That don't happen. No books are audited. I am saying it is wrong when they bat spend our monies. So it's not now. But the thing is that they don't blame Tony Myers. you bring there, and if you last a week, you basically last long because I believe you have integrity. And so these people are there, just like NIS and all the other institutions, to literally cover up the very reality of what is happening. And this is why I've been saying here, this is why you hear me on morning, me don't come here because me want to hear my voice and give you trouble. I want to come here so I can educate the Vincentian public. I am calling on the NDP to tell us what is the current status, because we not going to get it from Mr. Gonzalez. I want to say to you, my brother, I don't want people to go away with the idea that what is happening with our light bill and our water bill and all of our bill and this massive spike in the supermarket is because of what is happening outside. It is because we have mismanagement, misconduct, no rule of law, and only one or two of us, they open our mouth. As I said, you know why? I met some people, they were bing this and bing that. I say, whether bing this or bing that, he opened his mouth and he raised the excuse more than even the very paid opposition. I am calling on Mr. Myers to give us an update of what is the current status of Vinlec. CWSA, NIS, all of these state institutions. I thank you for bringing this information in. I will continue public to educate you truthfully. Thank you for raising this matter. Love you, my brother.
Thank you, Mr. Hamilton. Listen, we're going to take a quick break, all right? We're going to take a quick break. We're going past that time. We got council coming up next and so much more. Remember, at the top, we got Sita, First Lady, the lyrical diva, as our special carnival guest this morning. You don't want to miss this one, I tell you. This one is going to cause some problems this morning when Sita come in. Yeah? So let's take this break quickly, and we come right back right here on OMG in the morning.
Hello, oh yeah, I am set, turn up the vibe, yeah, turn up the vibe, yeah. So let me turn up the vibe, yeah. Bring the hello.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the line. Easy wins with love.
Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the love. Easy wins with love.
Low terms and conditions apply.
Turn up the vibes at Hyru. Must be 18 years or older. Please drink responsibly.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at Soca Monarch. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Bass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends, we go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
At Russell's Auditorium with 2 big nights. Thursday the 9th of June with the Open Show, and then on Thursday the 16th for the Calypso Preliminaries. 15 Calypsonians come here. Catch it.
At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription,
dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus for supreme care and more.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Located on at Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus for supreme care and more.
With Ready Finance, pay nothing for 30 days. Book your free eye examination appointment at www.quartzoptical.com. Your vision is our mission. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Conditions apply. See in-store for details.
Careers Hizzles is having a huge Argos Cement promotion. The Argos winning team. For every 5 sacks of Argos Cement you buy, you get a scratch card for a chance to win big.
Big? How big? Like we really mean?
We mean big. You can win Careers Hizzles vouchers of US 20, 60, 100, and even US $150. And that's not all. You can win free Argos Cement by the sack or even by the sling.
A sling of cement? Like a whole sling? That's not like 35 sacks?
Yes, a sling! 35 sacks of Argos Cement could be yours when you buy 5 sacks or more of Argos Cement at Careers Building Supplies, Ace Hardware, Ace 2 Honnesville, Ace 3 Pembroke, and Diamond Woods. Join the winning team today when you buy 5 or more sacks of Argos Cement at Careers Hizzles.
Careers Hizzles, terms and conditions apply.
Higher education is a must for your future. UE Open Campus is in touch, no more than ever. We offer programs of quality, affordability, online, on-site, on demand. From undergraduate to PhD, fulfill your dreams, acquire your degree. At Open Campus, come in and see us. At UE Open Campus, your success is a must.
Apply today. Visit our website at www.open.uwi.edu. You can call us at 456-1183.
Drink it up. Island Sips Plum Rose Water. We drinking. Taste the flavor today. Drinking Plum Rose Water from Island Sips. Caribbean fruit flavor. Island Sips. They mix the Plum Rose with the water. Island Sips. Plum Rose sparkling water. Grab a bottle now. Island Sips Plum Rose sparkling water. Beyond water.
No matter where we come from, the journey begins the same for all of us. There are no easy ways to achieve our dreams. The road is paved with determination and hard work, fueled by the love of what we do and the ones we do it for. At the St. Vincent Cooperative Bank, we share your vision to succeed. It runs generations deep. That's why we continue to take this journey with you. It's probably not what you expected from a bank, but we're not just any bank. We're the People's Bank.
St. Vincent Cooperative Bank.
Your penny bank, and so much more. For more information, call us at 456-1894 or visit our website today at www.svcooperativebank.com.
Auto take over, we make the area.
It's the On-Tour Calypso Tent at Russell's Auditorium with 2 big nights. Thursday the 9th of June with the Open Show, and then on Thursday the 16th for the Calypso Preliminaries. 15 Calypsonians come here. Patches, Abijah, Da Vinci, Mavo, Mansik, Marshy, Ipa, Koja, Rastamanai, Azara, B, Chico B, Bongo Eiley, Cyanide, Ras Simple, backed by the band Next Level with Brass. Admission $10. Showtime 8:30 p.m. Come out and hear some great Kaiso. 2 shows, 1 Calypso tent. It's On Tour.
Protect the children. Yeah. Don't be afraid to speak out. Teach the kids their rights. Physical and sexual abuse must stop. Join me in this fight now. I want you to see suspect say among friends and families. See suspect say in the schools and communities. Children of the future, they depend on you. Report to the authorities, that's what you should do. You see these signs, do what's right, put a stop to child abuse. See, suspect say among friends and families. A message from the Child Development Division within the Ministry of National Mobilization in collaboration with UNICEF.
Wale, boom bam up the place and gun. You know what the magical my man from Vince represent to Flight 106.9. Boom soca team.
Super K. You know we don't play. The people them be waiting. Say magical boy if you coming to come. I tell them stop the dating. When magical reach, argument done. Cause everything is matter, people getting trampled. This is an example of how we get in and know. Let them know we savage, no pass me with the average. Them bring 135 fireman to stand the heat and them still come on there. Watch the crowd and come, bring me team and come, bring the squad and come here we shell them down. Let's say we can pattern, they get me upset. Cause when them get them picked, the whole place wreck. Wale.
Drink a Red Bull, hold.
Super K. You know we don't play. The people them be waiting. Say magical boy if you coming to come. I tell them stop the dating. When magical reach, argument done. Cause everything is matter, people getting trampled. This is an example of how we get in and know. Let them know we such. Them bring 135 fireman to stand the heat and them still come on there. Watch the crowd and come, bring me team and come, bring the squad and come here we shell them down. Let's say we can pattern, they get me upset. Cause when them get them picked, the whole place wreck. Wale. They mash up the place and gone. Wale. I saw crazy people get out. Wale. Like they don't want no sense. They mash up the people place. Let the people them in expense. Oh God, it's problem in the people place. Structure in the people place. We not what you face. This year we not what you face. Hospitals in the people place. Then action in the people place. And let us think this. So let we come the place. When we turn it up to another level, make them know that we miserable. Blue, yellow, pink. Everybody just has a seal. Put the rate, everybody lit. Big flag and them intervene. Fight the crowd and come. Bring me team and come. Bring the squad and come here we shell them down. They say we can pattern. They get me upset. Cause when them get them picked, the whole place wreck. Wale. They mash up the place and gone. Wale. I saw crazy people get out. Wale. Like they don't want no sense. They mash up the people place. Let the people them in expense. Oh God, it's problem in the people place. Structure in the people place. We not what you face. This year we not what you face. Hospitals in the people place. And action in the people place. Everything we breaking. Family you want to country. This year we misbehaving. Them come to, them get in and we pay things. And say we overbearing, we not hearing. Hey, to make a ring. In the water. Wet my chest, wet my head. No, wet me to foot down. Wet me
Shady, keep it wet. It's wet outside this morning. Be careful, huh?
In the water, 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 in the water. Girl, when you push back, it's happiness. Girl, when you push back, it's happiness. So push back hard, 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 hard. Happiness, hard, 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 hard. Happiness. In the water, in the water, in the water, in the water.
It's a different thing. Mass up, oi, oi, oi. Dicey call, dicey call, dicey call, dicey call, dicey call, dicey call. All the fire brigade, tell them fire go blaze. Jumpy come on the grave, tell them hella go raise. Commissioner me no afraid, send the place in a rage. Break down all of the stage, make we get in a rage. The people say we crazy, tired and no lazy. Some man acting shady, them rinse him and dry me. Anything we break down, anything we tear down. If they try to stop we, go up in the stadium. Dicey call, 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 dicey call. Morning to all of them, mass it come back again. Me and all of me friends, jumping up till the end. Who tell them open the gates? Boy, that's a mistake. Head it cannot have space. Big and burn up the place. People say we mental, like the Virgin Central. He like me with 10 gal, with somebody rental. Anything we break down, anything we tear down. If they try to stop we, go up in the stadium. Boy, dicey call, dicey call, you know what? Dicey call, after when they do, you know it. Dicey call, say this to the back, hold this to the back, the place to
Wednesday morning, folks. We got concert coming up in a bit. At the top, we got Sita, the lyrical diva, and Lester, her producer, inside with us this morning. It's Wednesday morning. We don't care.
Plain talk. Plain talk with JomoThomas.
So much things to say right now.
All your talk now on OMG.
Good morning.
Bing, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to Shady. Good morning to all of the other persons who make your program special. Good morning to Mario and Danielle. We haven't seen them for a week. But, look, before I go any further, I got a number of calls yesterday from, well, at least 3 or 4 from persons who mean me well, and particularly I have a very, very good friend who listens to me all the time, and she insists that she says that my apology yesterday was qualified. She didn't think it was a full throttled apology, that I said an apology was in order, or I should have taken back. I should not have said. So I want to say to the students and to the teachers at the Mariquah school, the JP Eustace School in Mariquah, that my description of their school was not a commentary on them. It was intended to be a commentary on the authorities and the way in which they go about dealing with that school. And I in no way want to say or do anything that would impact on the moral fiber of the students and teachers at that school. Because amidst enormous odds, the teachers and the students do their best in a very difficult situation. So to the extent that what I said, my description of the school, may have reflected badly on the students and teachers, I want to apologize, because the last thing I want to do is to impact negatively on the moral standing, the feeling of young people. Because I know, and that is precisely what my piece yesterday was on, the ways in which people can make decisions that can affect your life chances. So I want to apologize fully, totally, completely to students and teachers who may have taken my words in a negative and improper way. But I also want to say that I think that, and again, this was from I'm taking these words are not mine, I'm lifting them totally and completely from someone who listens to this program each morning. You know, he said to me, and I'm in total agreement with him, that people listen to reply. People don't listen to understand and to contextualize the conversation. They listen simply to reply. So they can't wait for you to end so that they can reply. And in many instances, maybe all of us are guilty to some extent. In many instances, we don't digest what the person is saying or intends to say. We simply cling on to something that may give us a response. So he's right. I agree with him, because nothing that I said was intended to be an assault on JP Eustace, whom I have concluded, like Luke Brown and his dad and so many other people in St. Vincent, he should be a national hero of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So the fact that the school is called JP Eustace is neither here nor there. The question for us is what happens at the school. And as I said yesterday, I want to repeat that there's not a single parent in St. Vincent and the Grenadines whose child would go out to take CPA and that parent would say that I want my child to go to JP Eustace Secondary School. None. So, having said that, I now want to go back to the point of yesterday's commentary to say that I have been in contact with the parent of the children, the two girls who did so very well in graduation at the Taiwanese University. As I said, Alencia studied economics and she graduated top of her class. Alenia, the young lady who was the focus of so much abuse, where the school administrators organized the students to protest against her. She did exceptionally well. She graduated at the top of her class in software engineering. And These are stories that we should celebrate. And in addition to celebrating the children, I think more often than not, we should bring into sharp focus the tenacity, the commitment, the strength, the perseverance of the mother, Miss Allen, Maureen Allen, because she made all of this happen. She was the one who decided she was going to stand up for her child. She was the one who said, my child is not a ward of the state, so the state cannot do what it wants with my child without involving me in that process. She was the one who went to court and stood up and said, I respect everyone, but I fear no one. It was her determination, it was her commitment that caused us to talk about that story and celebrate that story yesterday. Because had she not intervened in that incident where her child was being bullied, her child was being targeted, her child was being placed in a situation which was not best for her. This was a student who was doing very well. She was streamed, science streamed. She passed from Form 3 to go to Form 4. She got a report from the St. Joseph's Convent saying that she was promoted to Form 4S, which is a science stream class. And then she gets a letter which says that she's transferred to Emmanuel Maraqua, Mespo. And there at that school, I don't know if it has changed. At that time, there was no science lab. So you can see what they intended to do with that child. So that's the story that I want us to focus on. And I want people to know that a lot of times, if you're committed to yourself or you're committed to your children, and you do the things that are necessary to ensure that you yourself and your children advance, you can make it. Because even though people may attempt to assault and to push you down and to make you into a statistic and to then celebrate and pump their chest and say, their self-fulfilling prophecy, I told you so. Sometimes many of us can rise above it and can do great things that would redound to the pride of ourselves and our family and our village and our country. And we can prove the doomsayers wrong. And as I said in that quote, when that trial was going on, all of those persons in the schools and in the state administration who tried so hard to damage that child's future, all of them need to go. Today, when they are hearing about the success of that child graduating at the top of a class at a Taiwanese university with the degree, a bachelor's degree in software engineering, all of them should go down on their knees and do 10 Hail Marys. That's my take for this morning.
Council, it must have, these people who reached out to you must have impacted on you because you apologized yesterday and you came back with it again this morning. I think that after your apology, I thought about it as well when I came off air and I listened back to it and I got the impression that you were saying that the authorities treat the school as a dump.
That is precisely what I was saying.
Right, so it is. But anyway, you did it again, so it must have impacted on you very much. So all is well. Okay, you got anything else to say about any local happenings at all? Any stuff that's taking place?
Well, I don't know if you have anything for me. I had something that I wanted to talk about, but because
we got some time, so
the time is I probably would leave it for tomorrow. So if you don't have anything that you want us to do, we could do the usual. Say until we meet again.
Yeah, until we meet again, Kongsu. All right, catch you tomorrow morning, same time, okay?
All the best.
All the best. We got Sita, the lyrical diva, out in the building already. Let's take this quick break and come right back to you right here on OMG in the morning, yeah, as we get ready for her to come inside. Yeah, let's do this.
Pulse Limited continues to provide the best quality stationery items in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Our line includes Ledger.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, under love. Easy wins with love. Easy wins.
Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash. Data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, under love. Easy wins with love.
No terms and conditions apply.
Oh, Smalley, it's going down. Light and easy. Just how I like it. And so, until we meet again, I got my new favorite beer and enjoying life. Because although it's small, there's still big laughs and enough fun. Visit Smalley Instagram for more information. Smalley, big fun. Please drink responsibly.
Pulse Limited continues to provide the best quality stationery items in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Our line includes letter and legal size paper, file folders, pens, permanent markers, and envelopes. Our prices are unbeatably low, plus you get free and efficient delivery. We're located on Grenville Street in Kingstown, or you can call in your order at 784-451-2079 or 784-528-8000. Pulse, where your stationery needs are our priority.
Drink it up. Island Sips Plum Rose Water. We drinking. Taste the flavor today. Drinking Plum Rose Water from Island Sips. Caribbean fruit flavor. Island Sips. They mix the plum rose with the water. Island Sips. Plum Rose sparkling water. Grab a bottle now. Island Sips Plum Rose sparkling water. Beyond water.
At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus, for supreme care and more.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at Sokomanar. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Mass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends, we go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
Where you are, you're covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosys General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosyn General Insurance Company. Call us today at 784-456-1821 or email us at metrosyn@fintosurf.com.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Get your game on all month long at Court. Stream your favorite game or movies on a new tablet. Relax on.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Vincy Bass, take the ice again.
Tingle again. When I put my friends, we go party and never stop till the end of all in again.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Soca Team Boom, we would like to welcome you on board Flight 1069. Mission, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival. Soca Aviation regulations requires that you fet with the Soca Team for the duration of this flight.
Well, this is Scorpion, this thing, man, on the Flight 1069 with the Boom Soca Team. Real steel.
Well, they done as your boy Casper G on Flight 1069. Boom Soca Team. Don't play with it.
And the shouting, hey, dicey call, Flight 1069, Boom Soca Team, destination Vincy Mas. Hey, tell them chemist, let go the gas mask.
Once again, welcome on board and enjoy Flight 1069 with the Boom Soca Team.
Now go home. Party time. Now go home. You can't tell me not to drink no rum. I done drunk already. And before I reach inside the bed, I done high already. If you ask me how I feel I could fly already. And before I leave the bed, sun must touch the sky already. Cause I want to let me get drink my rum and fly away. And any rum I consume, the powers ignite inside of me. I'm ready for Tuesday, and if I'm Monday and Tuesday, it's trouble when we out on the road when we can soca overload. So let go the beast, let go the beast. Right now is my time again. I'm ready to celebrate. Let go the beast, let go the beast. So I'm music calling me. Right now I got no restraint. All when me done jump, you know me, I go home. All when me done high, you know me, I go home. Till the sun hit the sky, you know me, I go home. Till I cannot open the eye, you know me, I go home.
That's all you could do? Look, people, man.
Yeah, cause people are nice and comfortable.
Not mine. You see me, man, there. He looking nice. You love how we walk. You love how we talk. One thing you don't know, I may have him so right so, but way up in there, when he been astray. Me rightfully only man, dirty girl get away from here.
Well, when me a wine your man, if you bad, come put your handy.
You think you're bright? You feel you're brave?
Girl, you better go read your Bible. It say you must share.
Dirty girl. Leave people, man. Find your own man. Find your own man. Dirty girl. Leave people, man. One look your own man. One look your own man. Learn how to wash, girl. Learn how to cook, girl. Learn how to walk, girl. Learn how to brush, dog. Learn how to wash, girl. Learn how to cook, girl. Learn how to walk, girl. Go tidy your place.
You're cussing and talk or laughing, but trust me.
Wait. Hold on, Shady. Hold on, Shady. Hold on. Put the camera on, Shady. Put the camera down. Put the camera on her. Put your hands on this.
Put my hands on it.
Put your hand on it. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Say yes.
Yes.
All right. Well. Look who we have here this morning. Well.
Good morning.
Well, good morning, darling.
How are you?
I am good now that you walked into the studio.
That's good to know. How are you, Shady?
Oh, no.
All right, then. Oh, so I'm not allowed to speak to
No,
Shady?
don't speak to Shady.
Okay, then.
Turn your attention to me.
All right, then.
And me only.
Okay, then.
I've been waiting for this.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I'm talking about the thing that I'm
Oh,
thinking
okay, then.
about.
All right.
Weren't you looking forward to this as much as I was looking forward to
actually,
this?
because a lot of people are afraid to be interviewed by you, but I'm intrigued.
You intrigued?
I'm intrigued.
Well. Good morning. The lyrical diva is in with us this morning. How have you been?
I've been great, actually. I performed recently, last week, Saturday, to be exact, and I had a blast, and I'm here today being interviewed
By the real Badman.
legendary real Badman Bing with the legendary, authentic bad girl seat and the diva. Not to forget them.
Oh, Lord. Carnival have been good to you.
It has, actually, it has. I have a number of songs out and they've been gaining a lot of rotation and people are very receptive and I'm happy, because I predominantly produce dancehall music.
Right.
So to produce soca and have people loving it is really a blessing.
Are you a morning person? Let's get that out of the way first. Are you a morning person?
Am I a what?
A morning person.
I think I transitioned.
You transition?
Yeah.
Are you there now?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Shady, the biggest song some years ago, produced by a buddy named Mark Cyrus. The biggest song, it went regional. It went international. The biggest one, Shady. If you don't know what I mean, walk out the studio right now. If you don't know what I mean, walk out the studio right now. Drop it because she's going to perform on it. Drop it. Shady, you don't know what I'm talking about? Shady, no. No, Shady, man. You don't know what I'm talking about? Bring it. Oh, God. Yes. Yes. Come, Caesar. Go on the mic. Touch it for me. Touch it for me.
Your man is my man. Your man is mine. Your man is my man.
How do we bring it back?
Watch them this morning.
I don't know how else to explain this to you. Let me go!
Your man is my man. Your man is mine. Your man is my man. Not just here to take a wine. Your man is my man. Your man is mine. Girl, don't be greedy. Three of us could make a line. Keep calling down the phone. Acting like you're needy. I told you we could share. But you want to be greedy.
I don't know how else.
Watch it. Leave again. Up there again.
Your man is my man. Your man is mine. Your man is my man. Not just here to take a wine. Your man is my man. Your man is mine. Girl, don't be greedy. Three of us could make a line. She keep calling down the phone, acting like you're needy. I told you we could share, but you want to be greedy. I dare in any weather, it's rainy or it's sunny. So tell me how the hell she alone want all the money. Don't hurt your head, don't bother me. The man is not yours, he belongs to all our we. Don't hurt your head, don't bother me. He don't belong to you, girl, he belong to all our we. Tell she, your man is my man. Oh gosh, your man is mine.
Hold on. Let me catch my breath. You just transitioned from morning bingo. Your man is mine. You just went there.
Oh yes.
Let me get to know you this morning.
All right then.
We're going to get to know this morning. You started off in dancehall.
Yes, I did.
Why?
I grew up in a single-parent household, headed by my father, and my father was Rastafarian. And in the 1990s, Rastafarians were heavily discriminated against and marginalized. And he sought solace from music, from reggae music, from artists like Peter Tosh and Bob Marley. And I think I fell in love with the expressions in reggae music. Because as young as I was able to compare soca to dancehall and reggae type music, in that soca is more rhythmic, but reggae music is more expression.
Right.
And so from there, I started to hear a different genre of music that was more upbeat, but with the same Jamaican accent and the same types of expression.
Right.
And then once I heard it, I said, yeah, boy, this is something I
That's
could
you.
do.
That's
That's
you.
me there.
That's
You
you.
understand? That's me. I tell you like it is. And then from there, I started dabbling in dancehall music. And when I was in Form 4, the class was challenged to address a social ill via music in the social studies class. And I decided to use the melody from Beanie Man's Girl Spray.
Mhm.
I don't know if you know the song, Until the Day I Die,
Yeah,
More
yeah,
Girl
yeah,
I
yeah,
Want.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
decided to address unemployment. And the teacher, who was very laid back, very charismatic, very quiet, leaped out of a chair and said, pop, 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 pop. And from there, I realized.
You're gone. You're gone.
Realized
It hit
I
you.
had
It hit you.
Yeah,
It hit you. It hit you. My gosh, you even ventured out. I saw some stuff with you in Jamaica a couple times. What were you doing there?
I actually decided to go there to learn more about the culture. I went there by myself. One day I decided, you know what? Everybody keeps telling me if I go to Jamaica, they would kidnap me at the airport. They would not welcome me being a Vincentian producing their type of music. And I decided, you know what? It's either I'm going to stay here and listen to people or I'm going to experience this myself.
Right.
And I went to Jamaica by myself and I went and I experienced the culture. And then before you know it, people were saying like, who is this girl? You understand?
Right.
And initially they thought I was Jamaican, you know.
You thought you were Jamaican?
They thought I was Jamaican, but then I started to tell them I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And they were like, I never knew St. Vincent and the Grenadines have dancehall artists.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you went on a regional because you performed in Barbados.
Trinidad.
I mean, what happened there? What happened there?
When I produced Matey, the song just went viral. And then it started playing on the top radio station in Trinidad.
Right.
And then I went down there to do a radio tour, and then I ended up on some events.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you feel? How do you feel as an artist? Because you transcended dancehall and you now have crossed over somewhat into soca music. Why? Let's go there. Why?
Okay, so being a dancer artist in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is actually very difficult. First of all, a lot of people don't accept it from Vincent.
Right.
So to be accepted was my very first blessing.
Right.
But then when the carnival period comes around, carnival spans from when it launches in May up
Right.
until July.
Right.
For an artist, a serious artist, that is a long period to not be heard.
Right.
So
Right.
I decided
True.
to do soca music so that one, I would be versatile. Two, I would be deemed an entertainer and not necessarily classified as a dancehall artist.
Right.
And free to have my voice heard.
How do you think you've been accepted in the soca world?
So far, some people are still very critical. Some people still saying, oh, when I come see she's lyrics, I want hey. You understand?
Because that's what you're known for.
Yes, that's what I'm known for. But then there are people who are saying, yeah, boy, she's talented. Yeah.
You gotta make it in the soca world. Because that's what we are this is.
Yeah.
Say, we are soca.
Right.
But you saying we are entertainers.
We are entertainers. There's nothing wrong with you trying out another genre of music. Why box yourself in if you have the talent? Why?
Okay. Well, we're gonna talk about some other things
Of
this
course.
morning as well.
Bring it on.
You know how it is. You know how it is. This is OMG. We talk every and everything.
Bring it on.
So how you doing? You have a man, your thing. You're the sexiest artist on the road. You're dating. You're single. What is the scene really? What is the real scene with Sita? First lady. What's the scene? What is the scene? It's complicated. What is it?
So, I actually date in the true sense of the word date. So, for example, if a young man hit me up and said, let me buy you a drink, and I like him enough and he's mature enough, I would go on a date with him. But that does not stop me from going out with somebody else next week.
Give me a number right now. Let me hit up right now. Lunch on me today. So you're not in a relationship.
I'm not in a relationship per se.
Why not?
Why not?
Complicated as an artist?
It's not really complicated, but I feel like as a people and as a race, we do not take relationships seriously enough. I feel like if I'm going to be in a relationship, I have to be in a relationship with a man who understands his role as not just being somebody who finances or somebody. I think that he should understand that if we're intimate, I could become pregnant and he could become a father. And then what is his role as a father? You understand? It's not just about giving the child money. What if I have a daughter and she has feminine issues, are you able to speak with my daughter about what she's experiencing?
Okay.
And I haven't found that man as yet.
Okay. But you think that men are intimidated by you, your presence, when they hear she on stage, she kind of like bring, you know what I mean? Like men get intimidated because I wanted to hit up you a long time, but I didn't know, you know what I mean? I didn't know how to approach you because, I know that how you stop. You bring it, you know what I mean? Is that you when you get on stage and off stage? Is that you the same person?
I am the same, in terms of my expressions. Like I say what I mean and I mean what I say. So let's say you ask my opinion on an issue, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to beat around the bush and But in terms of, I think Sita the lyrical diva, the character is more what should I say? Expressive in a different way than Vasita Kid.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. People get tricked by that. They get startled by that when they meet you in person off
Yes,
stage.
always.
Say, but you're quiet soul.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah, always.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's get. Are you coming?
Oh.
Lord, boy. Jesus, Lord, boy. And you coming in black, all black.
All black.
You're burying somebody today.
No, you're militant.
You're burying somebody today.
Militant.
Let us introduce. I don't know if we share the camera here this morning, but you have a camera? Or you can use this one? Shady, set it up for me, please. Pull the microphone to you there, boss. Pull the microphone to you. Bring it up, adjust it. Yeah. And you joined this morning by Lester. Good morning to you, Lester.
Good morning.
Need that voice, man.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Shady, come and set up that camera different for me, please, so people could see him. The woman them could hear who the voice behind that the face behind that voice. So, last Saturday night, you performed at Black Rail.
Yes, I did.
You on stage in your performance, you made some comments.
Yeah.
About some person, and I saw people gone crazy on Facebook, but I didn't know. As usual, I am the last to find out what the hell is this all about? About some woman and Heritage Square and this and that. What's that? What happened? What's happened? Give me the backstory behind all of this.
So
right?
The backstory is, I think a month or so ago, I was hired to perform at an event, and a young lady made a comment and said if I show up, she's gonna throw stones at me. Apparently, she did it as a joke, but it snowballed into a trend. Now, I have no problem if anybody want to joke. At the end of the day, you have your platform to express what you want to express. Your opinion, whether you like me, you don't like me, fine. My problem was this girl, Bianca decided.
This is the name of the person.
Name of the person,
Yes.
Bianca decided she's gonna go to her Facebook page and just sit down and sit at the lyrical diva name. You understand? I am like Bianca saliva every day, me name Bianca mouth. You understand? So, I decided, nah. And I came and I said, okay, Bianca, you tell me I can't show up. And she even dared my dancer too. My dancer, and I can't show up now on stage. She would throw stones. And so I said, well, okay, my dancer, you ready? My dancer, I say, yeah.
And you know who this Bianca is, right?
I have a picture.
You have an idea of this person who call themselves Bianca.
Yeah.
Right.
So I decided, you know what, Bianca?
You will use your platform.
Because she used hers.
Right.
But she used hers, you know.
Right.
So if you could use yours to say what you want to say about me, I must be able to use mine, not
Right.
yours.
So you went on stage.
Oh, yes.
And as we say in Vincentian parlance, you peppered her.
Pepper.
And the crowd went crazy.
And not just any pepper, Erica's pepper, the hottest pepper.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah.
Your producer knew you were going to do this?
No, I actually didn't know I was going to do it, you know. I was backstage and I was like, how do I improvise? What do I do differently here tonight? And then Erin said, you know what? You should address the people who are addressing you. And then I went on stage. If you watch back the clip, you would actually see where I started and then I stopped and I had to tell the band low because it was right on the spot.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you addressed Bianca.
I did.
Did Bianca respond?
No, I haven't heard or seen from Bianca. As a matter of fact, we went to look for Bianca and like the page shut down.
All right. Lester, good morning to you, buddy. How are you doing this morning?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good, I'm good.
You look like you're just rising.
Well, you don't know the life of a producer is never easy.
Right.
Especially when you have the day job too.
Right.
So, gotta balance everything.
Normally we get to rumble. We haven't had any chance to rumble yet.
We rumble. I see you trying to throw weight on me artists them, but I say to the bar, I don't come in because you know that. Not this morning. Remember, it's the right one for you, you know. It's the right one for you. Right.
I know. You produce for Shady?
Yeah, man.
What track do you produce for?
This year?
Yes.
Well, we did most of the soca tracks that she has out this year. Food mentioned, you know.
Pick one. Pick one so Shady can play.
We have Ben.
Ben.
We have Vincey
Hold
Badman.
on. One right now. One right now. Which one you want Shady to play?
Right. We get. I know you like to see woman Ben and thing now. So
She hates.
You go get Ben. You get Ben. Yeah, Shady. You go light up a Ben.
Shady, give me something so she can give me a Ben. Let me go. Produced by Fourth Dimension. You sing it.
Vincey, nastiness.
So back to us.
Y'all go so Ben.
No, hold on.
Santan the Grenadines. Cross over to Vincey Badness. Lyrical Diva. Yes, Roha, 4 Dimension Studios. Nastiness. OMG.
Here we go.
So Ben. Got 6:30 and Ben.
Yeah, that bad. Let me go again. Sita.
We're going again. Lester, you ready? Ding, you ready?
I always ready, baby. I always ready.
Nastiness.
Oh, yeah.
Whatlessness. Y'all go so Ben. Y'all 6:30 and Ben. Y'all wind up till that Ben up. Till that Brooklyn men up. Wait time bumper blend up. Who tell him be friend up. Walk that till that Ben up. Till that Brooklyn men up. Wait time bumper blend up. Who tell him be friend up. Slash and fire. Touch your uncle and Ben. Shake like a uncle and Ben. Too hot to handle your hot like mango from any angle.
What did you really say?
Break it up for him.
Wait. How do you? You are a spontaneous lyricist. Do you write? Do you sit down and write before you go into the mood?
Ask Lester. Sometimes we're there, and Lester would say, "Okay, let me try this."
We go over that. Sometimes we say that ain't working.
Yeah.
Give me something better.
Something better, yeah.
Gotta come with something better.
Bam, on the spot.
Okay, this particular one. Was it you produced first or she came and said, I have something I want to read?
Well, she had the song concept and everything, right? Now, this is a rhythm that I had about 4 years now.
Okay.
Right? So when she hit me the concept and she singing it, I said, boy, this one like a nice Lucian vibes. Right. I said, I have one of those, So I talk to Michelle. No, not a booyah.
It's called Dennery
segment. Dennery.
Yeah.
So I take it off the shelf and dust it off. You know what I mean? And I play and I say, sing on that, let me see your tongue. And it fit.
From the time I started.
Glove.
Yeah, from
I
the
say,
time
all
I
right,
started.
that is it right there.
Like me and you, darling.
That's right.
Leave again. Shady up there again. Leave again. Up there, Shady, up there.
Sita, the lyrical diva. Nastiness, whatlessness. Y'all go so Ben. Y'all 6:30 and Ben. You ready? Wind up till that Ben up. Till that rock men up. Wait time go pop blend up. You tell him be friend up. Y'all walk that till that Ben up. Till that rock men up. Wait time go pop blend up. Who tell him be friend up? Listen me. Y'all touch your uncle and Ben. Shake like a bangle and Ben. Too hot to handle your hot like angle from any angle, y'all Ben. Take him this mango, y'all Ben. No time for sample, y'all Ben. You're sweet like mango, you're bad like Rambo, your waist with ramble, y'all Ben. I'll go so pelt it, y'all just pelt it, y'all pelt.
Hold on, let me breathe. Hold on. She killing me.
Being sweating, eh?
Yeah. Drink some water and that one. No woman never do me that. So
I've heard that before.
No, I'm serious. I never rinse me out so and I'm tired so. Hold on, JD. Hold on. Catch my breath. So Ben, why Ben? Is it a dance? Is it a perform? Is it an exercise?
When I write
What is
soca
it?
music, especially these type of songs, I imagine my dancers doing it. And if my dancers can do it, then the audience would do it.
Okay.
That's what I imagine when I write these type of songs.
Okay. So your dancers,
Yes, please.
do you partake as well?
I do dance sometimes,
In this
sometimes.
particular track?
Yes, I do.
You bend?
Of course I bend. I bend, I split, I jump, and all of that good stuff. Yeah, man.
We're like, yeah. Look at you. Original nasty man. Look at you. Eh?
Lester boy, and how do you do it, buddy? How do you do it? Let's talk about you a little bit before we get back to Zita. It's been a busy year for you.
Well, the season in the late half, you know what I mean? I don't know why a lot of the artists chose to wait.
Yes.
Last minute, you know.
Right.
I guess it was just all of the dormancy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the energy
Things
wasn't
was-
there.
yeah.
And even when the carnival was announced, a lot of the artists were still like, well, carnival really happening?
Right.
Carnival. And my thing is, whether it's happening or not, you do
Just
it for your
do it,
fans.
yeah, right,
You know what I mean?
right.
You don't know what the song might turn out to be. That might be the biggest song in your career. You know what I mean? With or without a carnival, you don't know. So once you hear the bell ring, jump out. Let me go.
So how busy have you been generally? Like you've been quite you're going at it for quite a bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, I always try to help out a lot.
Yeah,
of the
no,
artists.
damn, but help out. You've been working, help out.
Yeah, but it's a lot of it is help out, being.
You've been making money.
But a lot of it is
Do you
help out.
charge? Do you charge when an artist come and say, "I
Yeah,
want
a discounted rate"?
Well, it doesn't matter. You choose to give a discount,
right? Because
so you're
it's a
making
help out
money. So you're
situation.
making money. Then.
Huh?
You're making money.
Yeah, I'd like the for pay.
Right. So I mean,
Yeah, understand.
right.
Like for pay.
So approximately how many artists did you produce this year for this season?
But I really keep a track.
A lot.
A good bit.
Quite a
yeah.
bit.
Quite a good bit.
You don't know how much. So how much do you charge approximately? I want to do a song.
Yeah, but then I do ask you add
You
rates
can ask
on
me, you
air
can ask me,
and
you
what
can ask me.
and whatnot.
Okay.
And
Is
you
it
know
too
what I mean?
much that you
Is it too much?
yeah.
No, it's too little.
It's
That's
too
it.
little. So
That's
you
it.
don't
That's
want
it.
to put it out.
Yeah,
because
it's too little because I know that man how they charge.
Do you
them double
collect
what I charge.
royalties from these productions that you do?
Yeah.
So you
Well,
make money
when
on
they
the
say-
front
when they
end and
say-
on the back end.
When they say royalties,
Well, these songs are registered.
But we don't. Hello.
Not.
Okay. I'm glad you bring up that.
Oh, Jesus.
When last you pay royalties on your station?
Whenever
babe?
it come. Whenever it come.
When last you pay royalties on your
whenever-
station? You just pay out to Echo?
Whenever Echo sends, we will pay.
Do you give them a playlist? Do
If
you
they
produce?
send, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. They will
Tell me
send.
that's how it works. Do you
Echo
keep a
will
log?
send. Yes.
Do you keep
yes.
a log?
Yes.
And do you submit your log on a monthly basis?
We could have a printout for you right now from this morning.
I'm not asking if you could print it
Yeah,
out. You
yeah,
know. I'm
yeah.
asking if it's submitted on a monthly basis.
Echo has not given a formal arrangement as it, but if Echo send, I am happy to pay. I'm serious. I've always said that. Okay.
Well,
So do you get
here
royalties
is the problem.
from the productions
Here,
that you
here,
produce?
If it's from a performing rights society, which you are talking about, Echo, nothing.
You don't get nothing.
That's why I don't
For St.
support
Vincent.
Echo. I don't support
Okay.
Echo.
What about the other agencies?
Huh?
What about the other agencies?
Yeah, for well, a lot of the like in the regional work
Right,
that I
right,
do.
right.
You know, I mean, it's a small
So you're all
thing for
right.
me.
So-
No. It ain't what you're thinking, me. No. I have to be honest
I'm
with
not
you.
thinking a figure. I'm not thinking. I'm just
but
trying
I'm here
I'm
to
trying
edu-
to establish
that is what I'm
as
doing.
a producer.
I'm
How do you get?
educating you?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So you don't get royalty.
It's not
You don't
a-
get
it's not a-
royalties.
It's not a big. The most you might get is on the streaming and so.
Okay. Do you get royalties anyway? Whether
Royalties.
streaming, performing, what do you get royalties at all? At all?
Well, there's different things. The distribution.
Oh
of
Jesus
royalties.
Lord! Boy, I don't know who was.
Royalties is pennies.
Is you or Alphonse?
Pennies.
Who was?
Pennies. You was.
Do you get royalties?
Bing,
Yes.
Joseph
No.
is what?
Do you get royalties?
Yeah, pennies.
And then I ask you how much do you get
Oh,
royalties?
you don't want to know how much?
I
now.
don't
You
want to know how
know
much
you just charge them,
yeah.
but you don't want to know how much royalties. You
not
just
that
want
this-
to know
not-
royalties in the
not-
movie. The royalties that you don't pay. That's what you want to talk about.
So
the
you get
royalties that
royalties.
you don't
You
pay.
get royalties.
Why you don't go be a Echo and be as forceful as you are with me here now to tell them, look, I am ready. Look at my money here. Come and take my money and look at my printouts on a monthly basis. No, but you want to pressure me. The man who helping the artists them to get the name out there. The man who taking pennies to put out music. You want to come and make hoopla and me on the radio. Why you don't invite Echo up here and put some fire under them? If you're so concerned about royalties and the distribution of royalties in St. Vincent and the Grenadines,
I am. I am.
Well, then do
And
something.
and
you have
wanna,
a platform to
I
then.
want to start with
Don't
you.
take your platform to come and try
I
to
want
like
to
me.
start with you.
You
And
can't start with
why
me.
can't I start with you?
Because
You're here.
I am
You
one
are
of the
here.
advocates.
But you're here, and I'm trying to advocate for
No,
you.
you trying to make melee with me, and then go.
I am not trying to make
I
money
tell
with
you,
you.
every right man for you. Are you right one?
Bless my heart this morning. I can't.
Well,
Okay, so you don't make any money at all. You don't charge.
Okay,
You like
let me
don't
put it
get
this way.
paid. Nothing at all. You don't get no royalties.
Let me put it this way. I've never collected any royalties from singers.
From any Vincent artists.
No.
You produce for Skinny?
Yeah.
You don't get royalties from Skinny music?
Hello.
We didn't do the Bible. We didn't put your hand on the Bible. We didn't put your hand on the Bible to you.
In the realm, in the territories of Echo,
right?
I have never received a penny for any production that I have done in St. Vincent.
Neither for Skinny Fabulous, Problem Child, or
Did
anybody.
you hear what I say? Did you hear what I said, or you have a problem?
Okay. Outside of Echo, have you ever collected any royalties for any artist that you produce, like Skinny Fabulous?
Yeah, outside of the region.
Oh,
not Vince.
Yeah, but Skinny Fabulous is a Vincent artist.
Yeah, but I've done minimal music with Skinny. So that's not a good example. That's not a good. If you're trying to fish for that information, that's not a good benchmark to use.
Sita, good morning, darling.
Good morning, darling.
It's such a beautiful looking in this direction.
Yeah.
I am so honored to look in your direction.
And how do you feel looking in that direction?
There's a fight up. I can't deal with that. There's a fight up. Sita, how many songs have you got this year?
I have 3 songs out. One named Heifer.
Wait, one name?
Heifer.
What I mean? I know what heifer mean in the true sense of the word, but
that's exactly what it means in the true sense. Well, to be honest,
let's again.
Oh,
same thing Pastor say. Same exact thing Pastor say. Go ahead.
Yes,
go ahead. You see me? You tray water on the beach.
You go wrong there, you go wrong there.
Yeah. Heifer, tell us about Heifer.
The song addresses a trending issue right now where there's a lack of representation in the music industry from females.
Right.
And the females who have chosen to produce music are being marginalized.
Right.
And it also addresses the issue of the type of songs that are being produced.
Right.
A lot of the artists are not producing music for the females to dance to. It's a set of push down and jump up and wave and rag and this and that and that. And also in the parties, in front of the stage, only men.
You want to see some women in front
of course, I want to see women included more. I want to see all female artists being promoted more.
Right.
Yeah.
And what do you think is the reason for that?
Why? There's a whole sociological explanation.
I think it's the producers. What do you think?
You think it's the producers?
Yes. What do you think?
I think it has a lot to do with sexism. It has a lot to do with socialization.
Right.
And it has a lot to do with promotion.
Promotion.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one. Heifer is one. We're going to hear Heifer just now. What else?
We have Bend and we have Vincy Badness.
Vincy Badness.
Yes.
Okay, Vincy Badness. Which is your favorite? Pick one. Out of these 3 children, pick one.
For different reasons, Vincy Badness is my favorite.
Lego Shady, Vincy Badness. Lego Shady. One time, Shady. Quick draw. Draw it quick. Lego Shady. One time, Shady. Lego.
One thing with Vincy people, we don't party normal at all.
You know why? Because we hype, we rude, we bad,
It's my favorite song.
You have Pierce.
Yes, man.
One thing with Vincy people, we don't party normal at all.
You know why? Because we hype, we rude, we bad, Lord, I can say Vincy mad, we mad. Whoa, you know that's how we mash up this, push up this.
Let me talk about how you came up with the idea for this one. How did the idea for
That's how old is this song?
Yeah.
Boy, this one is about, it has to be definitely
3 to 4 years old.
No. You start a count yet. We crashed. Last computer crash was 2017, so it is pre-2017.
So you had this and just put a sign on the shelf there?
Yeah, and put it down, yeah.
Produce and package and produce and everything and that stuff?
Yeah, man. Yep. Listen, we just put in work, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
We have songs that we when we sat down and we analyze it, we say, you know what? This ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Dash with that. Next track. You understand? That's how we work. If it's not top quality,
we don't put it out.
But you don't. Your arrangement, your relationship with Lester doesn't sound like just a producer, really. It sounds like an advisor, a manager.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
I
Is it like that?
I have that type of relationship with him because, as I said, I am to the point. And
He just try anything with you?
Nah, he never tried.
Okay, I just want to know. I just want to know. You know, you hear things, Shady.
Shady heard that?
Yeah. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You know, I will tell the truth.
Nah,
right?
he never
tried that. You're sure?
Very sure. I want to tell you.
Okay. So, but he advises and all that.
Yeah.
You have a manager, an official manager?
I manage myself, basically.
You think that's wise?
It is in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to be very straightforward.
Right.
I've worked with people before who claim to be managers, but they do not have a genuine interest in their artists and seeing their artists progress.
Right.
And in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I don't consider what we have to be a music industry. I consider we have a music market known as Carnival.
Okay.
Because outside of Carnival, there aren't a lot of festivities where other people who produce different genres of music could perform and express themselves, right? So what you find happening is a man will walk up to you and say, you know what? I want to manage you. But what they're really managing is your money.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
And I mean, I know Shady. If Shady is having an event, why do I need a middleman to call Shady?
But what about outside of St. Vincent?
Outside
Who will
of
take
St.
your
Vincent
calls? You do that? You take your own bookings and everything?
Outside of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I have Nuffy. I don't know if you know Nuffy.
No, I don't.
Nuffy is a legendary. You know Nuffy? Legendary, right? MC from Jamaica.
Okay.
He hosts Sting and Sumfest.
So
and all
he
these
handles
things.
you?
Yes, outside of St. Vincent.
Okay.
But in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, now for the Carnival period, Leicester.
You have other artists that you handle, like how you handle First Lady in terms of advisory capacity and all this things. Yeah, numerous. Like who? Call a name.
Chuali. Your neighbor right there, Master Kilo.
Right.
You know.
Can I call a name?
Call it.
Hyper 4000.
That used to be.
What happened? Because someone said that since Lester stopped producing for Hyper, the Hyper can't come with a hit. That's what I heard. I mean, I tell you all to say that he can't come with a hit since you. What happened with your relationship with Hyper?
Oh, well, it just got, sometimes, the arrangement.
What arrangement?
The management arrangement.
But you don't do manage. What kind of management arrangement you could have with Hyper?
You ask a question, let me answer it.
Right.
You check?
Right.
Sometimes in business,
right, that
the arrangement or the expectations of both parties may not align. You understand? So it's not a basa.
What kind of expectation that you all had that didn't align?
Well, as I said, that is between me and Hyper. You know what I mean? I didn't really come here to put nobody on blast.
But I am asking you a question.
You're
not blasting.
And
you're
I'm
not
obligated to answer.
Why? Why you don't want to answer something, Hyper? You and Hyper follow. What problem do you all have?
Me and Hyper is cool.
You're sure?
Hyper is cool.
So why you don't call Hyper and say, Hyper boy, I have something here, boy. You need to come and say. Would you do that?
But if anybody.
Would you do that?
Hello. And allow me to answer.
Right.
Any artist will tell you, I seldomly call artists.
But you say you had something for her there.
No, but she comes to the studio on a regular basis.
Okay.
And also, even if it's not the soca, all her dance tracks, even if somebody send her rhythm and anything, I am the one who voices them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she has that level of confidence in what I do. You understand?
Okay.
So in doing that, you understand? She might say, boy, wait her for me.
So if Hyper come to you and say, let's say, boy, where her?
I have no problem.
Yeah.
I have no problem. That's just strictly music.
Right. The word on the street is that you were unhappy that Hyper went to another producer and all of that, given that you all had a long-standing arrangement and you produced lots of big songs for Hyper, that you were unhappy that Hyper did that. Is that true?
That's not the case. If you look at the facts, there are numerous songs that Hyper sang that I did not produce.
Right.
I pushed. Even the song that he went to Soca Mona with Rhythm Section.
Right.
Everybody believe I produced it.
I thought that you had produced
I did
that.
not produce that song.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So that just goes to say everything you hear on the ground. Everything here on the ground.
It was the perfect marriage. You all produced. You did a lot Hyper and thing. What could have happened? So what could have?
As I was saying, as I said again, being sometimes people just over a period of time, everybody's expectations, everybody's ambitions, everybody's, may not align. Everybody might have different ideas of where they want to go with it. And if things are not aligning, instead of you You know what I mean?
Right.
That loggerheads. Just have I make a decision as big man.
Right.
Always big man.
Right.
And if you decide you go and I decide that
Right.
it's good for me to go and you know what I mean? We
You
still
could both
good.
move forward
We still move
separately
forward
together.
separately.
Together.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Nothing
you
wrong with
had
that.
what expectation?
What expectations?
Yes.
As in
You said there was
yeah,
expectations.
but that's what I'm saying.
and
That's
thing
what I'm
and
saying.
thing and
That's what I'm
thing.
saying.
Yeah.
As a gentleman, babe,
Right. You would not talk
sometimes
about-
when you have arrangements or you have discussions between
Right.
somebody, business wise, and everything is not for the
Everything is not for the air. Okay.
You understand?
Okay. So who fell out first? Was it you or he fell out? How did it go?
As I said, it was an amicable.
It's true you
split.
can't fell out together at one time at the same time. That's not possible.
Huh?
Somebody
But
had
I'm
to,
telling you,
somebody who was
who-
not happy first. Who was not happy? Was it you not happy first or Hyper not happy
Who tell
first?
you it's a falling out?
You did.
The streets tell you that.
You also said
No,
that
but
we
that is
have
the-
disagreements
that
and
is
we
the-
could go forward
I didn't
together
say that. I
amicably.
said when your expectations don't align.
Okay.
That's what I said. I never
Okay.
said disagreement. I said when your expectations don't align.
And you're both
That doesn't
expectations-
mean is a basa and a cuss out.
So you ain't vexed with Hyper?
No.
Hyper ain't vexed with you?
No, I just meet Hyper with us hail up, with us all talk.
But you all ain't gonna stand up downstairs and have something by the thing, by the bar, so by Nick and have a drink and
Why not?
I'm asking.
Yeah, me and Hyper cool. We and animosity against each other.
Okay. It didn't have anything to do with the last general elections.
What that have to
Are
do
you
with
sure?
anything?
Are you sure?
Well, you see, I was waiting. It was one thing I know. Is that Dwight Ben Joseph is going to find some way to inject politics. You understand? And you know, I am a man that's come here well prepared. You understand me? And this is what I have to say about it.
Oh,
This is
Lord.
what I want to say
Help
to
me,
you.
help me,
No.
help me.
Nobody can help you
Somebody
right
help
now.
me, please.
Focus.
Somebody
Focus right there. And put the other camera and bring, please. Yes.
No, help me, please.
Listen, let me show you
Go ahead,
something.
tell me,
Let me make a statement.
Yes.
I find in St. Vincent that we have gotten over political. And over the years, I've been asking myself, but how we get here? When election done, we should just dash with that and we go forward with the business of the country.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But then I realized it's with the advent of the media, with people as influential as Dwight Ben Joseph, who will come in a carnival interview and will want to ask a man about his political affiliation, who he support, whatever. You now are normalizing injection of politics into avenues where it does not belong. So when our society becomes a divided political society, or like you being have to take some of them blows and straps, because these are the things that they hear on a daily basis, and it becomes normalized. It becomes the way. So now, I won't surprise it will get to a point where you go around the supermarket and they ask you for your NDP or your labor card. Depending on that, you can buy this bread or that bread. Because that's the road we're heading down. We're here to talk carnival and music and how we could improve the thing, and you gone in politics.
You see, when all they done take the thing and run it during the election campaign, do the dog on Facebook during the election campaign. Everywhere you go, all they did doing the dog. Vote Labour, vote Labour, vote Labour. No! All they don't want nobody to talk about what all they did. Have you heard of a man named Zanai? Have you ever heard Zanai name? Zanai have a song called Hypocrites. I swear you ain't got. You should have just said Lester talking to you.
And what about you?
Lester are talking to you.
What about you?
Zanai, come here, please.
What about you? What about you, Dwight Ben Joseph?
You all of a sudden you don't want to talk no politics. Things in your favor now. You want to talk no politics. You went to Dubai?
Did you see me
You
in
went
Dubai?
Dubai?
I
You
didn't
went
go to
Dubai?
Dubai.
You're
I
going to
didn't go
become
Dubai.
so general
You
in New York City?
No. The last time I flew out of St. Vincent was in 2019.
How life for you? How your life?
Oh, my life?
Yeah, how your life?
Is that as most Vincentians?
Good.
It could be better.
It could be
It
things
could be
hard.
better.
You think things hard in St. Vincent?
I'm not comfortable.
Do you think
I'm not
things
comfortable
hard in
like
St.
you.
Vincent?
I'm
Do
not
you think
comfortable
things
like
hard?
you.
My is
Of course
relative.
things is hard.
My things are relative.
Things is
Things
hard.
Things hard, right?
But where in the wall is
Do
things
you
not
think
hard?
things
Hold on, babe.
hard?
Where in the
We talking
wall?
about your reality.
My
St.
reality.
Vincent. You ain't live in the wall. You live in St. Vincent.
Okay.
Do you think things are hard in St. Vincent?
Yes, things are hard.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Things are. Hold on.
Yes.
I'm asking you.
What you
Do
asking
you
me?
believe that things are only hard in
I
St.
live in St.
Vincent?
Vincent.
Oh, so you in Cable Wall?
I live in St. Vincent.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do we make oil in St. Vincent?
What has to do with what?
Do we raise chicken, poultry in St. Vincent? Where does 80% of our food come from, Big? Imports. So what happens out there affects us dramatically.
Correct.
Cost of shipping has skyrocketed. Right? What does that do? That inflates prices. Hold on, Big. Hold on. You just rest up. Those are external factors that we cannot control. Do you realize that there's a whole war going on?
Comrade,
Hold on. No. You know, comrade, nothing here. No. Ben, no, comrade. This is called common sense. All they want to hear that because what you want to push today is a political divide. But I will school you. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Are you aware there's a whole war going on over there?
Yes.
Do you know the effect of that war on the world and economy? Are you aware that the world just came out of a pandemic, a global shutdown? So hold on, are you aware of these things, Big? Yes or no?
I am.
You are.
Yes.
And you feel that St. Vincent is in such a perfect bubble that all these things are not going to come down and affect us?
I just want to ask you
yes
one
or
thing.
no?
I just
you
want to
ask me your
yes
one thing after.
Yes to everything.
So, what does me supporting a potential or political party have to do with those events, regardless of who was in power here today?
You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that.
So we have a magic. So there's a magic wand somewhere. So there's a magic wand somewhere that would automatically reduce the imports, the cost, and all these things.
There we go with the stupidity again.
How is that stupidity, Big?
There we go with your stupidity. Of course, external shocks will affect us, but we can ease the burden. You can ease the burden with our import taxes and all of that. You're not thinking about it. Ralph tell all this. Okay, war. Tell them about war. Tell them oil prices. And you take that and you run with it. You ain't going to think and say, boy, when we bring in things, the port, the charges, they a little high, we could bring down the taxes a little bit more, ease the burden, and help out. No, things hard with you.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. You will stop there with your lines up and have your pressure. And take your pressure with your lines up. And talk, yes, things are hard all over the world.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is the government just hoarding all the tax money? Is the money just pile up in a building like Scrooge McDuck with that Ralph just dump in and dive and swim in it?
Let go Shady.
No, Shady. No.
Carbon, I'll give you all my money this month. Let go Shady.
Hold on. That's my artist.
Carbon, this one here is for less than them.
Wait. Not this morning. You're not going to do that this morning. I come out here for you. You see how they're pure black? Wow. You understand me?
Take it. Every time you hear this song, it must make you can't sleep.
Hold on.
All of you must can't sleep. Every time this song they play.
You see? Hold on. Let me tell you something. Who's pushing Carbon for the season? Hold on, Ben.
Not you.
I am the man.
Not you. Not Star FM. Not NBC Radio.
What we talk about?
Let me share it. This one here is for you. You must can't sleep tonight.
Say it. Big up Carbon. Big up, big brother.
Busy hard, busy tough. Oh, busy hard, busy tough. Busy hard, as God. Everything got up, sugar got up,
up there,
light got up
there,
chumming got up
there,
rum got up.
What you gonna do? Up there. Tell us that. Let's do that.
Just eat bread and butter.
Big up Uncle Julian one time.
Yeah, buddy.
Big up Carbon. If you didn't know, Carbon is a young artist producer, who came up on the fourth dimension as well. And if you don't know, I'm also pushing Carbon for the season. So what you thinking is totally wrong. And let me educate you. Carbon, and he told you this, Carbon has been getting calls to do a remix in Jamaica, Grenada, Canada.
I saw him being played big rotation in Barbados.
Because the song is touching the hearts of people, not just in St. Vincent, but regionally and internationally.
The man said,
if you feel, remember, when you drive in your big Wrangler,
you
drive in your gas guzzling Wrangler, and you push up the road, you ain't have to worry about eating bread and butter.
Was influenced by his reality. Hear me?
All of us reality, baby.
Hear me, Diva?
Yes, I'm listening.
The man said the song was influenced by his reality. He said, bring things tough. Things hard. You see, as a producer, but I have to find all kind of other things to do. There are people out there with CXC, a level of subject, cutting grass by the side of the road. But less than them, they can't. That is not their reality. That is not he and his party's reality. They can't relate to that. Shady.
Hold on. Set the Wrangler driver.
Again. Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Motto of the syrup so. I say motto of the syrup so. Oh Lord, is it hard? Is it rough? Is it tough?
I'm sorry you have to experience that.
No, it's quite fine. It's quite fine.
I'm sorry you have to experience that. So let's talk about you. You into competitions?
No, not really.
Why not?
I think that if I'm going to be involved in competition, my presentation should be top tier. And I didn't feel as though this year I was prepared.
Why?
So, I feel like because of my experience in music and all that I've experienced thus far, if I'm going to come to Victoria Park and compete in Soca Monarch, my presentation must look like an experienced performer.
Right. In other words, you don't have the money.
Yeah, basically.
And things hard.
I wouldn't go that far, but I would say I don't have the money.
What thing?
I forget who's the producer and your advisor.
Let me say something.
Wait,
the mic is your mic.
Sabotage, 1 2 1 2. Sabotage. We hear me? Sabotage.
I'm hearing you
1
now.
2. All right. Well, I think it's a little deeper than that.
Right.
And Sita would not admit it. And I go bust the.
We have this debate every year. Go ahead, let's start.
I go bust the fact.
Yeah.
You check? Sita has always been reluctant when it comes to soca. I am one of the driving forces who has been encouraging Sita to jump in this genre because I have seen what soca can do to people. It has changed lives. I see the effort that Sita pushes into a dance hall music. And I told Sita, you push half of that effort into soca, you're gone play. You understand? So I am the person who's been driving her.
That is true.
She
All
still
facts.
feels, out of sorts, you know what I mean, in the soca. But I've also pointed out to her, look at some of your biggest achievements in music.
In soca,
It has come from soca.
Yeah.
Sita
is saying that she doesn't want to compete here. Yet she went to Barbados back at Bashman Soca and came second.
Oh yes, that's true.
Barely nudged out by Rickety, and I feel it just give Rickety because
I lost like half of
you understand how Vince will come and beat them in their own thing. You understand?
Sita, this thing about competition. Which artists I told that to while they were here some mornings ago. This thing about competition. Get that out of your head about you don't want to compete. Music is about music, it's not about competition. Listen to me. For you to get to the top, you got to get there. Got to get in there. First, second, or third, even fifth. Get in there, Sita.
Okay.
Your name will be called outside of St. Vincent. This person came third in the Soca Monarch competition. You don't know. You don't need $10,000 to compete. You don't.
I get you.
You got big songs.
Not only that, for Carnival, we have some of the widest playing, most requested international soca DJs that come here for events here.
Yes.
And they love to see what is happening. As soon as the Hoyt Funky business went out,
True.
when they saw the effect here, as soon as they left Vincy Mas and they went to St. Lucia, them man playing, this is the song right now, mashing up in St. Vincent. Bam. You understand? And they take the songs and they go out with it. That's what we need. And that's why we also can't be a closed door carnival. You understand? We need these guys to come here, experience the Vincy vibe. Because sometimes, if you experience Vincy music outside of the context, you ain't going to enjoy it,
Exactly.
But when you come and you
get inside,
inside and you experience it in the context of how the people absorb it, how they consume it, then you have an understanding now how to deliver it back out to the outside market and the outside consumers. You understand? So we need them and we welcome them here. So that's why I was telling Sita that, Soca Monarch, yes, it's a very expensive venture. You understand? But it's also one of the biggest marketing tools.
You can get sponsors to it.
That you can have to help you propel your art form forward.
everybody, just about everybody knows, one of the reasons why Skinny Fabulous is big right now is because of his winning in the Soca Monarch.
I agree.
He won. He went out on a radio station tour in Trinidad, like what Lester would have done for his friend there, Hyper, like what you did, and that's how he got recognition. You have, and I think the point that Lester is trying to make, and he didn't say it exactly this way, you have a better chance of being successful in music, soca music than with dancehall.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only thing that he's going to agree with this morning. Yeah. Nothing else. Tell you what, you got to take a quick break and come right back.
You know Jay Wrangler? You know Jay Wrangler? Me can't food and gas day. But you sitting on a Wrangler and telling poor people about bread and butter.
What vehicle you saw me drive this morning? A black
one?
one?
Shame.
A black what?
You have multiple vehicles.
Oh, Jesus.
You have multiple vehicles. So when gas prices go up, you rest up the Wrangler and you come out with the with the Grand Vitara. The V6 Grand Vitara. Oh, that's your small people ride. That is your small people ride.
I'm turning off your mic right now, eh? Let's take a quick break and come right back. Wednesday morning.
Well done.
Drink it up. Island sips.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the love. Easy wins with love. Easy wins.
Get the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the love. Easy wins with love.
No terms and conditions apply.
We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. at Pharmacy Plus. You can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus for supreme care and more.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Simple, backed by the band. We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at Soca Monarch. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Bass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends. We go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
And much more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the love. Easy wins with love. Easy wins.
Get the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the love. Easy wins with love.
No terms and conditions apply.
Purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your...
At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus for supreme care and more.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Staying out till sun is setting. And my personal favorite, in a bed. So when I grab an ice cold Smalley, it's going down. Light and easy. Just how I like it. And so, until we meet again, I got my new favorite beer and I enjoy in life. Cause although it's small, there's still big laughs and enough fun. Visit Smalley Instagram for more information. Smalley, big fun. Please drink responsibly.
At Cashways, we buy, sell, and trade almost anything of value. Get cash for gold same day. The highest prices on jewelry, gold, silver, and diamonds are available at Cashways. Bring in items in good working condition and cash out instantly. We buy, sell, and trade from gold watches, cars, and more. Need cash for goods instantly? Visit Cashways today at Corner Shop Street and Long Lane, Kingstown. For more information, call 451-7777 or visit cashways.com. Cashways, we buy, trade, or sell almost anything of value.
Boxers and socks again, boy. Win a treat for dad just by shopping at Chorus Food Mart. Spend $40 or more. Write your dad or your contact information on entry form and place in box provided for an opportunity to win a treat for dad this Father's Day. First prize, State Pass for 2 at Blue Lagoon Hotel. Second prize, dinner for 2 at Baystones Restaurant. Third prize, an icebox filled with drinks. Draw date 17 June 2022. Caress distribution terms and conditions apply.
Isn't it great when your experience pays off? Finally, drivers 50 years and over can enjoy the benefits of their years of driving experience. With Beacon's 50-plus plan, you can expect a hassle-free sign-up, affordable fixed rates, and useful product bundles with your car insurance. Call BMC Agencies Limited at 457-1066 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get driving today.
The National Lotteries Authority introduces the Lotto app for all Android and iPhones. Your free download available at nlasvg.com. Whether it's home, work, or simply having fun, get all NLA game results at your fingertips. View all draws of the National Lotteries Authority on your handset or tablet with the user-friendly Lotto app. Download today at nlasvg.com. The Lotto app.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Soca Team Boom, we would like to welcome you on board Flight 1069, Mission St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival.
Yo, King Baba the Rum King, representing for Flight 1069, SVG, Tony up, man! What we tell them?
When I call, give me boom! It's your boy Lucky on Flight 106.9 with the Boom Soca Team. Yo, it's Gilly on Flight 1069. Boom, Soca Team. You know the vibe.
Late arrival! Yo! It's your boy V Fresh Cut. Boom Soca Team on Flight 106.9.
The use of all electronic devices and social media networking related to Flight Soca 1069 are welcome. Catch us on Instagram, Boom 1069, and Facebook 1069 Boom. Once again, welcome on board and enjoy Flight 1069 with the Boom Soca Team.
Sita the Lyrical Diva represents the Flight 1069 with Boom Soca Team. Destination is Vincy Mask. Sita the Lyrical Diva said that I want to say that.
The man them tell me say this too much more, too much more, too much more, more. Too much more, too much more, too much more, more. It's too much more, too much more, too much more, more. Too much more, too much more, more. The girl them want wine up, the girl them want dig down, the girl them want go down, like them want sit down. The girl them want wine up, the girl them want push back, the girl them want DJ 20, give them the good till back. Them man complaining say when them in the van.
One bag of jump up, mash up and push down song. Artists now sing for the girl, them get on bad. Them like them big and them start to get on mad. Too much planning for the stage and them flocking up the place. Girl them want to represent and bend them back and walk them waist. Girl them want to wine and tip and toe until them perspire. Man say like a match is big and fire, 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 fire. Them tell me say it's too much gold, too much gold, too much gold, more heifer. Too much gold, too much gold, too much gold, more heifer. It's too much gold, too much gold, too much gold, more heifer. Too much gold, too much gold, more heifer. The girl them want.
Yo, me fed up, say a Badman from the stage, man. How are the human of them day?
The man them tell me say this too much gold, too much gold, too much gold, more heifer. Too much gold, too much gold, too much gold, more heifer. Too much gold, too much gold, too much gold, more heifer. Too much gold, too much gold, more heifer. The girl them want wine up, the girl them want dig down, the girl them want go down, like them want sit down. The girl them want wine up, the girl them want push back, the girl them want DJ 20, give them the good till look back. Them man complaining, say when them in the band. One bag of jump up, mash up and push down song. Artists now sing for the girl, them get on bad. Them like them big and them start to get on mad. Too much planning for the stage and them flocking up the place. Girl them want to represent and bend them back and walk them waist. Girl them want to wine and take and toe. Sita, the lyrical diva, represents a flight.
And she's with us this morning.
Team destination is Vincy Mas. Sita, the lyrical diva, said that. I want to say that.
She's on deck with me this morning. Your captain speaking. Yeah. Sita. Let's. Are you involved in any other aspect of the carnival? You play mass?
Yes, I'm hoping to play mass.
You go ask with who?
Feel free to tell her.
I'm playing with Oxygen.
Come on.
Well, you must.
Come on.
Well, what Lester is your advisor.
Oxygen.
No.
Lester had something.
No, Lester did not influence that decision at all. No, Lester did not. No.
Yeah.
What section in?
Are you?
The black sexy one. I can't remember the name of it. But the black leotardish looking one. That's one.
Front line?
Of course.
Wow. You're trying to say the young lady cannot make
No, of course.
A decision by herself?
No, not with you. Not with you.
You don't think so?
Not with you.
So you're undermining me now?
No.
You're belittling her.
You're a darling. You're a baby. But this dragon here, he hard to knock out this guy when he's ready. You can't win an argument with you now.
You can't win an argument with me. You.
So, is this your first time you're going to be playing mass?
No, I played mass with Oxygen before.
Okay.
It was an amazing experience, and that's why I'm
I still didn't think I didn't ask you anything. Let's still didn't think, man.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Big up Karen one time. Big up Skinny.
Big up Karen. Big up Skinny.
Oxygen. Big up yourself.
And they have male in that section? Is it just females in that section?
I'm not sure. I would like to think males are also in that section. I think each section has males.
Okay.
So you want to play mass?
Oh, if whatever section you play in, I'll be...
In Oxygen mass.
Yeah, which one? No, me play one with he. Me not with he. Me not with he.
Only play mass virtually. Virtual mass for you.
See that? Have you ever played pan, for example? Let's say other aspect of carnival. No. Just play mass and sing. Yeah. Okay. No competition. No. Not at all. Do you like calypso?
I do actually. I do. I like Hypocrites from Zion. I heard one from Abidjan.
Sita, careful enough. You're gonna lose your producer.
No, never happen. Never happen.
Sita, careful enough.
No,
you will lose your producer.
I would not. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The type of
they say that is the reason why he and Hyper fell out. They say.
Let me tell you.
I'm just telling you what they said. School picnics on the street. He and Hyper fell out because of that. So careful. All right, go on. You go on.
Yeah. Yes. When it comes to Lester and we agree to disagree. You understand? So if I come to him and I say I like, for example, I was telling him I like another soca artist song,
right.
And he was telling me all the reasons why he thinks it's just a normal song.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the reasons why you like Hypocrites.
Why?
Yes.
I like the way it was written. And it's very catchy. I think sometimes Calypso could come off as being boring.
Heavy.
Yeah, that one was very light and to the point.
Good punchline.
Yeah.
You like the lyrics?
Yeah.
Nice. Careful. See that careful. I bet your students are all get out of this station.
Nope, you're going to lose your bet.
We're going to tell Bing that for. No. That makes
You will
sense.
lose your money.
That makes sense.
You're losing your
If I tell
money.
big- I know him. I know him. I know him. I
You
know
know
him.
him like
I know him. I know him. I know him. All right. You've been to any tents so far?
No, not as yet.
Let me take you out on Thursday night.
No problem at all.
Yeah, let me take you on a
No
date on
problem.
Thursday night. I'm gonna take you to Anto. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
I go shop around
You
just
don't
to
know.
make sure.
Sit out.
I know there's a nasty man.
Way something sexy for me, please. As you say,
something.
This is my date. My date. My
fair
first
enough.
date with you.
Fair
Remember,
enough.
you said if I come to you and I say, I want, you know,
I also said if the person is mature, because I don't like immaturity.
Hey, you don't look out
Sita,
there.
Sita,
You don't look out there, no.
Sita, where
That's
you
it
have
there,
to
no.
say that for? Where is that?
Don't show you out there, no.
Putting that out there so that
No, you said that earlier on.
I
You
did.
said that.
I did say
You
that.
said once the person is mature.
That's true.
I think I'm fairly mature.
Hey,
fair enough. Fair
Right.
enough.
So we have a date on Thursday.
We have a date on Thursday.
Thursday
Yeah.
night.
Boy, the man just belting all them lies for radio, boy. Live here, boy. Man just lying just so, boy. Just lies.
Let's talk about music so far that you've heard so far. Tell me about what you like and what you heard so far. The songs that you like, the soca songs that you like.
Okay, so I like
Also,
Magical song.
start with the one that he said they make no sense.
He didn't say that makes sense, you know. He said that
You want the Bible again?
no, that's not.
I swear
I'm
to tell the
telling you
truth,
what
the whole
he
truth,
said.
and nothing
The
but
whole
the truth.
He
Okay,
didn't say
good.
it didn't make sense. He said that what did you say? Again?
It could have been better.
No, he said that it would be a good stage song. But
Okay.
in terms of getting rotation in the parties, it's not a song that you could really dance to. That's what you said, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So let's say about the songs that you like. What you like?
I like Magical Song.
Why?
I like the
Why-
production.
the production.
Uh-huh.
The live music.
I love the production. I love the writing.
Mhm.
I love the fact that he said they bring 135 firemen and that couldn't stop me. That was a really good play on words. Because obviously he's talking about Skinny Fabulous and Fireman Hooper in one line.
Keep
So that was a
going.
really
I know
good.
that is why he ain't like it.
Who? Why?
I mean, gonna say who? I mean, gonna say, but go on. You go on.
I really like that.
Yes.
I love there's a song from Matt King called Staff. I really like that. Yeah, I love that song. Take me Staff. I love that. I love that. I
We
love
did Friday night too. Thursday and Friday. Keep going. The rest of the week. The rest of the week.
I love Place Turnover from Grabber.
Grabber.
I really love that.
What do you think about Grabber this year?
What I think about him?
Yes.
What I thought about him all along, I think he's very talented.
Mhm.
I think he knows how to be an artist.
Mhm.
I think he has a good grasp of the business part of music,
Right.
and he's good at marketing.
Right.
Yeah.
So, let's say, what do you think about Grabber?
Yeah. Grabber is a big improvement. You know
Yes.
what I mean? He's coming up as an artist and he's consistent. And even during the pandemic, Grabber has been
Producing
music.
Oh, yes.
That is why he is where he is right
You've
now.
worked with him?
Yeah.
In the past?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a song, I have a raga song out with him.
Raga?
Yeah. Shady probably have it over there.
Okay.
And I have another raga. Because I'm of the opinion he have enough pace.
Right.
And then Grabber have probably close to 13, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
You know what I mean? Power song. So when me and Grabber link up, I say, well, me want to go that direction.
Right, go in the other direction.
Go in the other direction. And especially right now, the audience is balling for some raga soca.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So I have a song with Grabber and Determined.
Shady, keep it mixing over from the
We have that, and I have one that is unreleased as yet. That's coming. It's called Born for Soca.
With whom? Grabber again?
Grabber. And what let me tell you is the slowest soca I've produced for 2022.
With Grabber.
With Grabber.
And on that note, do you think it is wise for an artist to produce so many songs in one season? Do you think it's wise?
Me, I just tell people I have no problem with that. I wholesale everything out. Unless the quality is not on par and does not align with the vision, I will hold it back.
But
also, you have, as an artist, you have to think like a DJ. When a DJ is playing, there's times he's playing wind-up song. This time he's playing a hype song.
Right.
There's a time when he's playing,
Right.
Based on those segments. If you can have, as an artist, you can have a song that falls into each one of those segments. That's when you get a lot of high rotation. Because when they go in the push down, you get a spin. When they go into the ladies thing, you get it. When they wind up fast, you get a play. When they slow it down and go into the groovy, the raga, you have a song inside.
But when you have a situation where an artist have got to have massive songs and 3 other big songs, do you think it is wise to put out more that can jungle out and you can get distortion.
I don't think it's a case of drowned out. I think it's a case of how some DJs tend to play. We have a mentality here that we, in a carnival of probably over 400 songs released, we want to rotate 20. There is space for everything, you know?
Right.
But we still want to hold on to the 20 and make people fed up with the 20.
Yeah, but you got 400 songs, but of the 400 songs, 50 might be good quality production, you know, and all that kind of thing,
Let
right?
me prove a point to you. Every carnival.
Shady, mix it up for me, please.
Every carnival, there's always a song that gets big after carnival.
Yes.
Because when the politics and everything is released and people now start to hear songs flowing freely as they should,
right?
They discover and they butt up on the song like, what? We was this song all the time, but we love this song. There's a lot of songs I could even over, and it's not just today. Back in the days, rest in peace, Philly Dilly. You understand? Philly Dilly fly down the air, his song came out, not one plane, not one show. When Philly Dilly jump on a plane and go back home a couple months after them and call Philly and say, boy, your tune mash it up. And Philly Dilly was like, how? I didn't understand. You understand?
Lively had that.
Lively, I was just going to say Lively did that. Lively did that.
Tons of artists experience these things every year. So I am saying, instead of us just cramming our favorite $20, let we open up the thing a little bit. You know what I mean? In terms of radio airtime, we don't have less time than Trinidad or Barbados or so. But they have more big songs in rotation in the same time. So what is stopping us from opening up our basket, our net a little wider and being more inclusive? Nothing is stopping that. Big songs will still get the pull up. Me saying to stop playing the big songs, but you can't be playing the big songs in every hour when we have other songs. That's all I'm saying. So, and we need to stop telling our artists, oh, throw out one song and focus on your one song. How you gonna build catalog? You understand? Then we complain, oh man, only have one big tune. So when you go now and you have to call a small, like $300 with a promoter because why? They don't see value in you. You only have one big song and you have to go on the stage, sing it, wheel it out, wheel it out till the crowd fed up for you, then you come off the stage. Because if you come off in the hype, it's not deemed that you perform long enough for the value of your money. You understand?
So the song that's playing in the background here, Grabber, the place turn over. You like this?
Yeah. I think it's one of the biggest songs right now.
Right. Sita, you like this song?
I love this
okay.
song.
Who are the other songs that you like? So
I like
far?
Lola.
I
think that Lola.
8 Ball?
Yeah. I
like
love
that?
Black Ball. Yeah.
Black Ball.
I love it. I love it because I've seen Lola perform and she's really underrated.
Really?
Yeah, she is. She can perform. It's one of the few females I've seen perform and say, yeah, she could handle the stage. And she's brave too. I remember I saw a performance of her out Georgetown and she actually called up a man on stage. And you know, in Vinci, a lot of female artists would not do that. I say, yeah.
Would you do that? Do you do that?
Of course. Hell yes.
That's where your mind gone. You're such a nasty man.
Yes, that's my thing now.
Of course.
Okay. And with regards to other songs that you would have heard, that you're impressed with, that you love to hear, what are the songs are they?
I love Chanel's song. I love Nicki's song. Who else? Who else would I hear and have to turn up the volume to? I can't think of it.
Okay. As an artist, is it better to be, and this is for you, Lester, and you can answer after, as a producer, is it better to be an artist to be on a rhythm than to be on an individual song?
Well, there's a two coin. That's a two-sided coin. On a rhythm, what tends to happen is that you get more visibility when you're alongside bigger artists and whatnot. But that can also work against you because some DJs tend to just go in the folder, they see three names in, they know, they rings out the three names and they move on. You understand? So I personally, if I had to make a preference of to advise somebody, I will always advise them to make your name. And
but it's harder.
It's hard.
Right, it's harder.
It's hard, but it's also more beneficial to you. For example, if you produce a song, a single, and you get your forward, you get your play. Whenever you get play, you get play. You don't have to hope that when they play in a rhythm, you get a spin in the rhythm.
But I can tell you from my observation of my DJs, when there are songs that are on rhythms, they tend to play the rhythm. So if there's a rhythm with Skinny Luther, James DP.
But
All three get
I
played.
could tell you that's not the case because there's big rhythms. Now, Sita just mentioned staff. She just mentioned grabber, place turnover. And those are the only two songs that get rotated on that rhythm.
Oh, okay.
And there's another big song on there too. Yeah,
there are other songs
true.
on that rhythm that people don't even know exist.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You understand? And that is what I'm saying. That is what tends to happen. They gravitate towards their favorite, and especially when they're in a juggling, they don't play a whole rhythm. A whole rhythm sometimes could have as much as 6-7 tracks.
Right.
You understand? They ain't going down the road. So the whole tree, the top, and most times they go for the big names. They open a folder. This is Skinny get play. Problem get play. James P get play. Move on.
Okay.
You understand?
What about Stiff?
Stiff.
Yeah. What do you think about him?
I don't know.
Luther.
Oh. I'm actually not familiar with that song.
You're not familiar with
No.
Stiff?
Remember, a lot of ragga don't really rotate on this
Bring it-
problem.
bring- bring-
Have
let me share, let me
a
share.
whole rhythm just released the other day, a drift rhythm. Beautiful rhythm.
Oh, I know the song where he said he went to the doctor and all over stiff and
I mean,
I think I know the song.
and your description of it, you start to point on your body and all kind of thing. Oi. I like it. I must say.
I know you must.
I like it.
Don't
Man, I had a stiff neck the other night in my bed.
Right.
Everything stiff. The waistline stiff. And the back stiff. But she love our whining. Everything stiff. The waistline stiff. And the back stiff. Why? I hold on a girl and a wine and she ballin' to stiff. I put by the side and a chop and a grind and she ballin' to stiff. I turn she around and I jump from behind and she ballin' to stiff. So let me go drink a rum, smoke a spliff and mind my business. Alright, put by me doctor ballin'. Doctor help me please. I need some attention like I have the dreaded disease. She said patient sit down, answer me please. What is the problem? Then I look at attention. Everything stiff. The waistline stiff.
Well, wait again at this time. Steph having a good year. You went to Dubai. Well, all they talk about my vehicle and gas.
Bing, can I ask you a question? Bing.
I won't have to be using strap to pull out gas out of Shady tank anymore.
Bing, can I ask you a question?
I have friends with gas stations.
Can I ask you a question?
Wait a minute.
Long time I hear you hold on this thing.
What?
Did you want to go to Dubai?
Of course, who wouldn't want to go to
So
Dubai?
that's what this is about.
Yeah.
They left you out.
Let me sound like your leader.
That's what happened. No. This is all about.
So
You say bien.
Why you can't? Oh, you
Say
can't.
bien. Listen.
my brother, my son, why you can't understand that I will want to go to Dubai?
Yeah, but you
will understand that your leader, Ralph Gonsalves, a Portuguese descended man, say he's the blackest politician in the country. You will accept that more than you want to accept that I wanted to go to Dubai. You hypocrite.
He is the man that stood on the UN podium arguing the facts and points of reparations.
That make him the blackest politician in St. Vincent?
No, but he is talking about
you hear how you
indeeds.
just pick
He's
up,
talking
you
about
hear-
indeeds.
you hear how
He's
you
the
just
poor
pick
people
up
champion.
People's vomit.
You understand?
And just run with it.
Yes,
a
said
man
the Wrangler driver.
A man come and say he's a white man, a Portuguese descended man. Come and say, I am the blackest politician. He said something on a chair right there. He said, yeah. I said, where's the PM? Say that again.
Indeed.
I said, PM.
Listen to me.
I said, PM, did you just say you're the blackest politician? He said, yeah.
Hello, indeed an action. Did you not see?
Sita, the man watch me face and say, yeah.
Hello, did you not see him sit down on the ground and eat food out of bowl? When is the last time you see any politician do that? So this is the poor people champion.
So because
you understand? But you ain't gonna hear that. You ain't gonna hear that.
So hold on.
You ain't gonna hear that.
So Leacock ain't sit down on the ground in we have the name in shops and eat food out of bowl. So that means he's not a black man.
I not say. I said indeed.
So them useless ain't sit down and eat food or because Barack Obama can't see him in the dark. He ain't a black man.
Hello, is this hour sponsored by NDP? Is this a NDP hour? Is this an NDP hour? Is this an NDP hour? I don't know because I feel like I'm not into NDP hour.
I just trying to understand how you could accept a man from Portugal. No, he say from Madeira. Come on, I come from Madeira. You know to spend money. Could tell you that he's a black man. He's blacker than you. And you, oh Jesus, man. 5 in a row, 6 in a row, we going. We're gone with 10. We're gone now. We're gone. But the sun taking over, so 10 in a row now. We gone.
Boy, I got to have
sun taking over now, boy. Jesus, Lord.
I will have to have a talk with the comrade. The comrade, next time I go away, I will quit begging.
As he should.
All the hot man here, so boy.
I feel it.
The man see Luther go, and he feel, boy. Gosh, boy, he could have go Dubai too.
I walk gas station too.
Eh? You are gas station. You didn't know that before you buy the Wrangler.
I walk on New York.
You didn't know the Wrangler been drinking gas all the time.
What's a gas station? What you just said today?
Eh?
We just about Luther today.
I said about Luther, I asked about you.
Stiff.
Luther had to buy a diesel vehicle. You buy a big Wrangler. Oh, you want that one? You want that Shady. That's him, yeah.
Oh, all kind of stiffness. Look stiff calling here now. Look stiff. Oh, he gone. He hang up, he run. Stiff was calling just now. He called the other morning. He said, please leave that man, please. So Sita, you said you like calypso. Would you ever sing a calypso?
I actually contemplated it before, you
really?
know. Yeah, I did. I just never sat down and wrote one. But,
yeah. Would you produce a calypso, Lessa? Have you produced calypso?
I've done calypso already.
Okay. All right. I'm going to ask both of you the same question that we ask all of our guests. I'm going to ask you last because Jesus, if you answer first, you have the room to answer. If you... The cabinet of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, headed by the blackest politician in the country, decide to make Sita the chairman of CDC for one day. And you had one day, the power to make one decision to change anything for Carnival this year. What would you do?
Carnival this year?
Yeah, this year.
I think I would collaborate with some private promoters to create some of the events that CDC is producing. I feel like somewhere along the line they have lost an important cross section of the party-going community. So I would collaborate with Amjine. I would collaborate with maybe Karen Vera and
That's the best answer I've gotten so far.
On a lot of the other younger promoters.
They've got a deficit where that is concerned.
I think so.
Right. So in other words, all events and boss. That's what you're saying.
I don't know about all, but what I'm
most
saying...
which event that was successful that the CDC had?
I don't
Thinking
know.
hard, I could see your brain sweating. Yeah, and Shady say, instead of creating successful event, Ezzy going down in Arnesville by the Football Association and cussing the teachers and them tell them what to play. Ezzy Roberts, you're a hypocrite.
No, but you see, Ezzy is entitled to his opinion.
But that is a hypocritical opinion.
But it's his opinion.
He cussing people for playing dancehall, but Black Rave with CDC sanction have a man named Skank.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Black Rave, Here's the thing with Black Rave. Black Rave is reputed to be a fusion of dancehall and soul music.
But so then don't cuss if CDC sanction an event with a dancehall artist.
There's a difference, man. I think there's a difference. There's a difference.
Ezzy wrong, Ezzy was wrong, Ezzy wrong.
I'm not defending Ezzy, you know.
Ezzy wrong.
You understand?
Ezzy wrong.
I am telling you my opinion. Black Rave from the very beginning brought Bounty Killer. But Beanie Man, you understand? Hasita the lyrical diva. I am a dancehall artist. So if you're saying you don't want to
Busy signal.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Then you should leave me off.
Good morning. Is this Stiff? Hello?
No, it's not.
Yeah, tell me. You're breaking up. We can't hear you. You're breaking up. Call back. You know, we ain't what you say. Yeah.
So I was saying, if you're gonna leave off Skeng, then it's best you leave off Sita.
But then why cuss for the DJs then for playing dancehall?
Maybe the type of event it was.
What type of event it was? It wasn't a carnival event. It was a football association event.
Okay.
He's a hypocrite. Caller, good morning, you're live.
Good morning, Bing.
Turn on the things you could hear.
This morning. I love your guest this morning, but I just want to confirm something. Years ago, is this the same first lady who was a guest artist at Independence celebration for those young people? I did a couple shots of one. I think we referred to as first lady. Is she from Stubbs area, something like that?
I'm from Stubbs.
Are you the person?
I am first lady, but I'm not from Stubbs. Same artist, but not from Stubbs.
Do you remember performing at Victoria Park for during the National Independence Celebration? They usually have it every year, young people and so on. And you really impacted me because I intended, I haven't followed your career, but I remember this young...
Man, you old. You too old. You're old. You're old. Go home. You're old. Go and take insulin now, man. You're old.
Well, watch you. Let's just listen to you.
Call New Times. This is not New Times. Eh?
Don't feel jealous.
This is not New Times.
Huh? Don't feel jealous about me speaking to the young lady. I would like to
She says she don't want to speak to you. You don't know how to see how she looks. You're old.
I would like to see what she looks like now.
See that you want to see how you look?
I don't mind.
You don't mind how you look?
I don't mind.
You want
money in her.
You want to invest some money in her?
Invest some money in her? Come on. You think I'm going to leaving money to spoil? I may well invest some money.
Who leaving money to spoil? Who you not leaving money to spoil? Talk quick. What are them doing here? What are them doing here?
Talk. I love how you guys get carrying on. You know, I love this interview. And let me congratulate that, that artist. I like the way she's...
and the producer too.
Okay, but it seems to be like, I don't know if you're trying to make a war with the producer or some jealous, envious thing there, but I'm really impressed with the first lady. If that's the same person I'm thinking of, but I was of the opinion that she was some stuff. But let me wish her well, and she's one of the few intention artists who I'm really impressed with the way she's, conducting herself, speaking fluently and all of that. So keep on doing what you're doing, and you never know. I may well become your new manager in my young days. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Go on. We were talking about again.
We had finished the topic of Ezzy and you.
Yeah. Do you have a problem with dancehall being played as a dancehall artist being played in Carnival?
Yes and no. Yes, from the perspective of this is our thing, right? And if we have only like 2 to 3 months to promote our local artists. I hate to say local, our Vincentian acts. And if we have just that small amount of time, then our efforts should be concentrated on promoting them and giving them as much airtime as possible. The Jamaicans already created their fan base. You understand? They're touring. They already have their audience. Give our artists their fair share of airtime, right? That's for the yes part. However, having traveled and understand what it means to be a product, I also understand the impact that the international DJs have on the wider community, and they too play our music during their festivities, because I've been in Barbados and heard Skinny Fabulous and Problem Child. So if we're going to say no, don't play Jamaican artists or don't play Barbadian music and don't play, then why should Skinny Fabulous and Problem Child benefit from being played in other islands?
What say you, Lester?
My views align close to what Sita is saying. The only difference I would say is that in the comparison, there's a difference between playing outside artists and playing dancehall, which is a totally different genre.
Right.
Because when we do carnival and soca, we have our artists being played in different carnivals and whatnot and so forth. But when Jamaica has some fests and sting and these things, you're not seeing not one shred of anything outside of that genre.
Whose fault is that?
Right?
Whose fault is that?
What? In the Jamaicans and our end?
Yeah, we not being recognized in the Jamaican market.
It's not a matter that we're not recognizing them. It's a time and place. When they have reggae some fests and all these things, it's their time for their product.
Okay.
Because Jamaica also has carnival. And when they have carnival, is our music playing. You understand? So I think there's a time and a place for everything, and it should be we should treat it as such. When we have our carnival, I think first and foremost it should be soca based.
Right.
I don't really believe in it should be 100% local. You know what I mean? I think it's first and foremost it should be local based. My preference is it should be majority local music. I don't have no problem with an outsider jumping in and playing a thing. We have played soca here that Beanie Man sang and other dancehall artists sang. You understand? I welcome that. You understand? But when it is now you're going out of the genre. When you're going out of the genre, listen, dancehall has been doing well for years. It's in a better position than soca is. Right? Dancehall don't need the help. Dancehall doesn't give soca the help as well. You understand? So why are we? I know people love the dancehall and whatnot, but there's a time and place. Even if a DJ is going to say, you know what, let me reset the dance and squeeze in a little dancehall and whatnot, there's nothing wrong with that. But you cannot be predominantly in our carnival season being predominantly dancehall, and I think that's the point Ezzy has been making. It's not necessarily the fact that some dancehall is playing now, is the amount and the length of time that dancehall is be playing. And I just see that. And you know, Shady, we get some licks there too, because even after the event day in Treehouse, you understand?
Let's take the call. Let's take the call. Caller, good morning, your life.
Good morning.
Good morning.
To the panelists and you, Mr. B.
Yes, good morning.
Now, I feel, as a Vincent Chan, and I feel to myself, it should be soca alone. When our carnival on, our carnival is our carnival. Outside of that, you bring in any artist you want. Point blank. No show should be coming in St. Vincent when carnival promoted or when carnival on. No artist from Jamaica should be coming in. None. Unless it's soca artist.
Okay, all right.
Fair enough.
Thank you very much, caller. That's your talk. What say you about unless it's a soca? A Jamaican artist will come, but if it's a soca, Jamaican artist.
If they're singing soca, come in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I could understand that. You know what I mean? Sometimes and you have to remember too, in the world of promotion, and this is where now I have to put on the other hat, the promotion. You have to try to make things new and refreshing to catch the audience.
Right.
Sometimes too much of the same old, you lose your fan base, you lose your crowd. So sometimes you try to throw in a little spice in it to mix it up. You know what I mean? Now, for in the case of Black Rave, you know, Skeng is very popular with the young artists. I could understand they were trying to target the young audience to come out because this climate of this carnival, I don't know if you really understand right now.
Young people, aren't it?
It's not even a matter of young people. The patronage is not as before. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or whatnot, everything we said. Right now, people are going into events or 1 week before events and the tickets not moving. The tickets are not
Which
moving.
brings me to another point. I want to pick up from what Sita said. And I'll get back to you because that's a good point to link what you were saying. Because you said, Sita, that one of the problems that you said, if you had to make the decision, you would bring on board younger promoters. What is causing these CDC shows to not be successful? In your opinion, you've observed, you've seen. What are they not getting right?
I think they're sticking to a format that would have attracted a particular age group in the past, and that format might be a bit outdated.
Which is what he said. Not outdated. That format is a little bit more conscious of the COVID still around, and they may not want to be exploring out as much as possible.
Yeah.
All right. I was going to take that corner and come to you, Lester. Same question. If you were to be chairman of CDC and you could make one decision, only one, to change something for Carnival, what would that be?
Split soca monarch.
Explain that.
Power soca have its own night. Raga soca have its own night.
But they've done that in the past and it wasn't successful.
That's not that it wasn't successful. It wasn't given the chance to grow. Before, Raga Soca has consistently been growing from year to year, and then when it merged it, you don't know after that. You understand? No, I can also attribute that and the way Raga Soca is treated in general to what you see happening here now. Raga now is also treated as the bench warmer to Power Soca. It's not only in the positioning
hang on,
of
caller,
it.
hang on. You want to pause a little bit? Let's caller, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. You're live.
Does Peter live in Barbados?
Hold on. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I live in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
No, I heard you on Little Rick radio program, and you was taking part in a competition in Barbados a couple of years ago. You remember? Little Rick radio show.
I do remember. It was the International Badman Soca competition. Yeah.
Which you came second in.
Yeah.
Anyway, all the best for this season. Thank you.
That's all? All right.
That's all for now.
Thank you very much. Yeah, continue, Lester.
Yeah, so I'm saying Raga Soca always been treated as a, you know what I mean, as a lesser of rather than an equal.
Why?
I don't know why. I've always been advocating for that.
Right.
You check? You see it? It's always the headlining of the Power Soca competition. So a lot of times when the show starts, people still strolling in.
Right.
They ain't really studying that. They're waiting for the fire and the flames to start.
So it's like the warmer.
Yeah, you know, the bench warmer.
Yeah.
You could look at the prize monies. The prize monies is a big disparity in what the Power Soca monarch gets to what the Raga Soca monarch gets. You understand? And also, this is a big point I've always been making. The audience that would come out strictly and wholly and solely for a Raga Soca competition is different from the people who come in for the push down and run up and down when fireman say run so and run so.
Right.
You understand? It's different. And then there's a large percentage of the population who cannot handle that level of push down and struggle up in the park. So they just stay away.
Yeah.
So even if you separate Raga Soca and Soca Monarch itself, Power Soca is not going to get any smaller.
Right.
What you could do on the night now, you could even increase the amount of finalists, and make that a fiery show by itself. Boom. That is not going to affect your turnout because 90% of who come there for that anyway. Right? But imagine now, you carve out a show. It may not have to be as big as the Power Soca. It don't necessarily even have to be in Victoria Park. You could make it a classier event. You understand? Because it's not a push down, I think. You could make it a more dress up event and whatnot. Make it more in tune to the genre of music.
Correct.
You understand?
Right.
And sell it that way. You know what I mean? That way now, people who come out to that will have not only a greater appreciation for that music, but that will get a shine and a spotlight for itself.
Right.
You understand? Because a lot of people ask them if they could remember Hans winning performance and this one performance, and a lot of them they're not even there for that.
Right.
You understand? That's just a byproduct of what happening on the bigger scale.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what I think. We should stop thinking. And remember, we're trying to say Raga Soca is powers. You know what I mean? With Beckett and Soso and all them, man, when they started to infuse a bit of the dance.
The biggest Raga Soca song in the world is ours.
It's ours.
Kevin Little.
Yet, we are always treating it as a stepchild. We always, you know what I mean? We don't lift it up. We don't take it and put it on that pedestal which it should be on. You know, you check out some of the music that actually crosses over. Raga Soca is more suited for the international market.
Okay.
It is around the right BPM tempo. You understand? And the content is more digestible. You understand?
Right.
When we started talking about push down and fire and bayon and this and that, not a lot of people can relate to that. You check? But when you listen to the Raga Soca's and the contents of it, it's more palatable.
Additionally, too, Lester, and I'm so in agreement with everything you've just said. Additionally, in terms of marketability, let's say the Europeans, the North Americans, the mainstreamers of music in those markets, they understand the raga, what is being said.
Yeah.
And that's why they can relate to Kevin that turned me on.
Yeah.
Because they can understand it, they can sing it. Yeah. But in the power, they don't know what is being said.
But it's not only, that's what I'm saying, it's not only turn me on.
Yeah.
It's brave.
Yes.
It's funky business.
Yeah.
It's nookie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the list goes on. So we are here and we are seeing, we're analyzing the songs that by far make a large impact outside.
Is it that our artists are focused on producing music only for in front of the stage in St. Vincent and the hype they get from St. Vincent in front of the stage market and not thinking about
that is another problem, and that's another problem I face as a producer advising artists, because what I like to produce songs that have a little, I call it legs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Have
Right.
a little longevity outside of the little jump up and whatnot. You check? But a lot of artists, especially younger generation, their vision, their scope, their ambition is not as wide. You check? A lot of people are just happy to have a high rotating song on radio in St. Vincent and jump on a little shows here and there and the content, think nice.
They're not looking at the business. They don't understand the business.
They're not looking at the wider, you know what I mean, the long term. You know what I mean? They're not seeing.
Good information there. Do you inform the people that you produce these? Do you give them these sort of insights?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time. A lot of artists that pass through my studio will tell you that when you go by Leicester, it's almost like a school.
Yeah.
Because they're getting schooling. Yeah. A lot of these artists don't like the schooling. And you know what I mean? But I feel that it is my responsibility. Whether you like what I'm telling you or not, I think it's my responsibility to still tell you what you need to hear. If after the fact, you wish to take my advice on, don't take it, that is on you. But I know I have done my duty and I've been responsible as a producer.
Okay. I just got a message from Dr. Rich saying that you will sit out this morning because you will let what was happening continue. All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Richard. Sita, for the rest of the season, have you got any bookings? Are you going to perform in other places?
Yes. Next week, I think Cheaper Water. Well, I'm still negotiating.
Okay.
The following week, H2O.
Okay.
I Love Rum. Color Fits.
Okay, so you got some bookings there.
Things on the table, man.
Yeah.
Management working on it.
You're not the woman manager. She don't say you're not the manager.
I thought he said for the season. He is.
I was hoping that didn't happen.
For the soca aspect of the thing.
So if we want to book you, we can contact. How do we get in touch with you? Somebody's asking you about a contact for you to produce for them. They like how you song. Listen, it's not how he sung. He's a good producer. Not how he sung, how he talk. Don't get carried away with the talk. You know, he's a comrade boy, you know. So you know, comrade out to talk. You know to talk.
Listen. Bing.
So give them your number.
Hold on. I'm gonna give them the number, but you don't want to tell them it's the same talk in my same studio. We sit down and plan out boom. You don't want to tell them that. You don't want to tell them that.
I've said that many times before.
You have not said that. Yeah. When we was let me not go down that
It's
road.
Leicester studio where Boom was conceptualized.
Okay then.
Put together.
Okay then. Thank you very much.
You got more releases to come? From other artists dropping anytime soon?
We have one or two, but I don't think I put in any more.
Right.
It's
okay.
Raga Groove right now.
You're not putting out any more pace? You're just doing Raga?
Yeah.
Okay, because you think the market needs that.
The market needs that. The market desperately needs that.
Okay. Some years ago when you heard Dr. Richards got involved, and I remember this because of his message, where he said that he spoke to you even after about the lyrical content of the music that you produce.
Yeah.
And you said certain things, and what did you say?
Oh, well, I'm saying that this is part of our culture. This is the makeup of soca. From ever since back, we have always had puns and you know what I mean? Double meanings and so behind our music and whatnot. It's not always heavy, it's not always direct, you know. I know some people push the boundaries of it, you know. I myself, whenever I hear on the border, I try to make it, you know, to pull them back, tell them, okay, this is straight. There is no, you know, double meaning behind this, you know what I mean? At least have that element in it, you know what I mean, rather than straight vulgarity. If you listen over the years, I don't think you would find any of my songs that have been straight out.
So when an artist come into your booth to go and lay down their tracks, you say to them, I expect this, or if you hear something, you would stop and say, no, take that out.
I don't even want to bring up this, but I have actually been sued.
Yes, I know that.
For that whole situation because there was a song that was just outright, you know what I mean, slack, explicit, and I tried to get pulled back, and I need the outcome of that is I got sued and I paid him back his money and everything for that. You know, so if you want to talk about taking a stance about this, I don't think there's any bigger stance than that.
Give me something to suck now. I see just sucking something.
You want something to suck?
But I see you sucking on something there.
Is there a preference, the size, the shape? You have to be a bit.
Who would refuse something from CD to suck? Who would refuse something to suck? Those of you who listen, you heard the paper being unraveled.
Yes, that's why I was asking. If there's a preference.
That's the sucking device there. So I was just saying, you know, can I please have one of those things to suck?
I thought you don't come out of them thing, you know.
Let's say, did you say, because Sita highlighted it, did you say, I mean, I've noticed so far of all of the events that CDC produced,
Uh-huh.
none of them have been successful. Did you say why do you think that is happening?
I would not necessarily say they weren't successful. The first one they did was what do you call it? Hold on. I'll put it in. Hold on. I'll put it in context.
You don't need passes and all them things. I go buy some tickets.
I will put it in context, babe. I will put it in context.
Go ahead.
The show that they had in Guichet, in my opinion,
was successful.
What they should have done
Right.
is Guichet is a very huge venue.
Loud, hard to sound.
No, that's not a problem because they didn't have a problem with that.
The bang, and the galvanized.
No, that's not.
Anyway,
that wasn't a problem. I was there.
The patrons wouldn't know about that. I know about those things. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that wasn't a problem.
Okay, good. So what was the problem?
The problem was the layout. They practically used the whole of Guichet for that event, which I feel they should have designed. They should have brought up a container. Basically, corral the people.
Cut the crap. How many people do you think they had engaged? How many people do you think they had engaged?
I sure they had close to 2,000 people.
Wait, Zionite song there. Look at Zionite.
No. But it is
like you're going to stand up
this
here
is things.
and
Wait, man.
All they who went to Guichet, please tell me
man.
why Leicester Lion so early on a Wednesday morning like this.
Let me make a point, man. Let me make a point.
2,000 people.
Let me make a point.
It's a reflection of the party he supports, right? So he has to.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me make a point, please. And this is from personal experience. Vincentian people don't like to party spread out.
True.
They do not like to party spread out. You can have an event with 5,000 people. If they are spread out, your party flop big.
Yeah.
So you have the opinion.
I'm not
that
of the opinion.
Guichet event had 2,000 people.
Because I've done an event Hold on. Listen to me a bit.
That's all the custom during the party there anyway. I may lie about certain things.
That's your problem, you know. Your problem, you know.
Go on. Yeah, talk about your 2,000 people then. Go on, talk about 2,000 people then. Go ahead.
Listen to me. I've done an event at the Aquatic, right? If you're doing a club event and you get 600 people, that is a very successful event. But guess what? Aquatic is so big that 600 people is last in there. You know what I did the following week? I went by lanes and bought a bale of black cloth and I caught in half the whole dance right down the middle. So the next week, when I had 500, which was less than the first week, you know, everybody was jammed up and the vibes from that.
That is true though.
Kept it going for weeks to come. You understand? And that's the lesson I learned there. People don't like. So,
he has a bill for you for that. You didn't pay him.
And the vibe was good. So that was one event, Guichet. What was the other event they had?
I don't think they have any event.
Yeah, man.
What?
CDC had another event.
No,
Didn't have any other event. So far they only had one event? No, I don't think so.
You haven't had any other event?
Okay. Black Rave. How did Black Rave do? You're still living in Black Rave time.
No, I come out in Black Rave war for you because I know how it does.
How did Black Rave do? How did Black Rave do? Let me give me a 5,000.
I think it was successful.
Approximately how many people you think?
I don't know, boy. I think that might be probably 3 to 4. Yeah.
3 to 4,000, Lester?
Possibly. You don't think so? You didn't see the aerial shots on the drone? You don't think that was
drones? Don't give good depictions of crowds.
So you standing up without a perspective gives you a better perspective.
I know. Google it. Drones, their depiction of crowds are distorted.
So you're telling me that you standing up where you cannot see.
Listen, I know Victoria Park more than you.
You know Victoria Park
more than you as an event person. I understand Victoria.
Okay.
If you have an event in Victoria Park and all the stands empty, take out a good 1,500 people.
Fair enough. But with all the stands full and the grounds full,
you got a good crowd. You got a good crowd.
You got a good crowd. But
you got 3,000-4,000.
But no. Come on. Don't be ridiculous now. You're being ridiculous.
Fully 10,000, right?
Exactly.
But I'm saying if people are in the stands and people on the ground, you got a 4,000 crowd.
So you saying if full stands and grounds is 10,000,
right?
You minus the stands. So minus any stands. You minus 6,000 of the stands.
You have the opinion that Black Rave have 4,000-5,000 people.
I think it's between a ballpark.
Okay,
I could be wrong.
Are you saying that you think it was less?
You thinking it was a 1,000?
No. I think it was 1,500.
15?
No,
Nah,
that
big.
wasn't 1,500.
Nah, big.
I want
Come
lesser
on.
for you, eh? The card did on the wrong boy.
Come on,
No, that
big.
wasn't 1,500.
Come
That
on,
was
big.
not 1,500.
Ask comrade if he could do anything wrong
Wow.
for your stuff.
No. Dan Blackery by your.
That by your calculation.
City didn't have 2,000. According to Leicester, 2,000? No, never. Never happened. Okay.
Never happened.
No. City didn't have 2,000. I hope they look at
But that's what I'm saying.
I hope they look at
Here's what people, that's what I'm saying again, Bing. Perspective is a funny thing. If you see a lot of space,
We all
between
knew
patrons,
that
it gives the perception
the
of
CDC
not a lot
show
of people.
at Geeshed was an unsuccessful show. It was
Yes, because they
not
expected
successful.
the
It wasn't
area in
successful,
which
right?
they had the
One of
show
the things,
to
one
be
of the
filled.
problems with CDC events, I will tell you this from my experience of being a promoter and marketing. What CDC do is that they send an ad and send it to all the radio stations, and that's it. That's how you know that's not how you promote events.
I know the promotion.
You know that's not how you promote
I know
events.
the promotion side of the CDC event.
They're lacking.
Is lacking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's not how you
But-
promote an event.
but-
You see, but it's lottery money they're using and government money, and they don't have their own money to help in it. So they don't care. They don't. When CDC show us, who does have to go and find money to go and put to pay the bills on them?
When you mention government, you just get so excited and look at
But
you,
know
boy.
that, you know that, Lester?
You just
You
brighten
as
up,
a
boy.
private promoter, you and Karen, you will work hell hard for your events and them because it's all the money. With CDC, it's whose money. It's not Ezzy money.
So
it's
Ezzy does not work hard. That's what you're saying.
It's not, no, Ezzy work hard.
Uh-huh.
But the marketing of the events, they do nothing. Ezzy is not Ezzy, is not Ashford. Oh God, Ashford, we call me this morning. It's not Danny. Them the money in there, innit?
I think the problem. I think the problem is not even. I think it's even further than that. I think there's too much layers.
Yeah.
There's too much layers.
Yeah.
You know, there's the board.
Yeah.
There's the shows committee.
Mhm.
There's the.
I don't even know who CDC is.
There's the. You know, I think there's too much layers.
Mhm.
As you say, most of these events are put off by 2 to 3 people who know what they're going for, what they target,
Right.
whatnot. And as well, they don't necessarily have a mandate to fill all this
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
to please because it's this is
Lester, you know.
And that's what I meant when I said
So-
they need to collaborate with
So
the
as
younger promoters.
private promoters,
Yeah,
we
private
will
promoters.
work our show
Yeah.
hell hard.
Right.
Because come what may, no matter what, we have to find money to pay the artists, we have to pay the band, we have to pay the stage, we have to pay the light. Before you start, it's $30,000 in a CDC. See, they go right on my check.
But I don't think it has anything to do with their marketing per se. It's more the fact that, okay, for example, people will know that if Karen is hosting an event, it will be on certain standard, right, Shady?
Yeah, but
So if you
CDC
collaborate,
has standards as well. I think they've got standards with production of their show.
Right.
But they don't market their show.
No, I think it's
they
more that
send
they've
an
lost
ad to the TV station, to the radio station, and that's it.
I think they've lost touch with cross-section.
Right.
I think it's more that.
But
Not have the money.
You see, but no, but you see,
them the bills going to get paid no
but-
matter what.
Yeah, but you see, it comes from as they say, it's different perspective and different, different promoters have fan base and you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. CDC has too much layers and then it's all behind the CDC face, which a lot of times tends to be the big bad wolf. You understand? So probably what Sita is saying is probably a good idea. If CDC wants to throw an event, probably they need to step back and be like the major sponsor of the event and have somebody front the event.
Yes.
You catch? Because I think because of
You
people
could
like
you could
Bing
have franchise
and the kind
out
of licks,
events.
the kind of licks and lambasting CDC does get going into events already seen as the big bad wolf. These things affect
That's what
so
I meant
when
about
you go on a radio
reputation.
and you
Exactly.
keep bashing them and say they don't get
Exactly.
paid, they don't care, and they don't
but it's
care
not
their
true,
best,
they don't get
but
paid?
despite
The
their
events don't
best
get paid?
effort,
Ezzy.
Bing
And
has
that's what I was
already
saying, Lester.
painted a picture,
That's what I was saying.
and that becomes the reality.
Lester
You
and
understand?
Sita, really or truly,
Uh-huh.
if you are a private promoter, do you think it matters what people say, lambasting?
Yes,
you
it
have
does.
to find your
No,
money
no, no,
and
no.
you will walk your show
Bing,
hard.
Lambasting is constant. People will accept it
constant?
as the reality.
Of course.
Well, they're not living in the real world. They're not living in the real world, right?
G-Money, the difference
G-Money is a
G-Money.
difference.
Right.
And I will
has
explain with G.
G-Money has
Target audience.
Right.
Don't care about that.
Right.
G target.
The CDC's target audience should be G's target audience as well.
Right, but he cannot be that if he's not collaborating with guys.
No.
He cannot
For
have
years,
that target
for years, G-Money has been targeting a young, very young
That's right.
audience.
That's right.
That young audience does not care whether Ben hold G-Money and rings him out on the station for what he does. You understand me? All they're concerned about is when they go to G-Money, when they go to G-Money events, they have a good time, and that's all they're concerned. That is the rebellious nature of teenagers. So he can get hold on, but when hold on. Yes, but this
right,
is
but those are not the people who are going to go to CDC events.
Ben is the same one going to lambase CDC when all the shows is geared towards young people. Oh, CDC only taking for the teen papas. One to the mature people. Wait. It's a
you
balance.
Mean to tell me, listen.
It's a balance.
I mean, sometimes
it's a balance.
You can't shampoo. I want to use the local vernacular. You can't shampoo faces. And that's what you're doing right now, okay?
No.
You're shampooing faces, right?
No.
You mean to tell me the CDC gets, what is the CDC's budget? How much money do they get? The government, the lottery, the brewery, flow, all the other how much money does the CDC get every year through on Canada? It's a couple $1 million. And you mean to tell me with a couple $1 million, the only successful show that CDC could put off is Soca Monarch? Come on, listen, man.
Okay. First thing first. No. I know better than that.
You know better.
Remember, I'm one person that has been active. You ask Sita, you ask me. I play pan. I produce calypso. I produce soca. I have executed juve bands. I've been involved in mass band from when I've been small, glowing up thing, to my involvement with Oxygen Mass Band. You check me? So I have a good insight on a wide spectrum of what carnival entails. Now, what you're not taking into consideration as a mandate of CDC, they have to also ensure that the cultural aspect of the carnival.
And I'm supportive.
Right?
Supportive of
things
that.
like Panorama.
I'm supportive of that.
Things like Calypso. What I'm not hearing from you is why you're not lambasting the Calypsonians with the same zeal and energy. Why aren't the Calypsonians making their show as profitable as Soca Monarch? Hold on, because here's what you're not taking into consideration. Each tent gets a subvention. You understand? They have semi-finals and finals. You understand?
How much do you think that subvention is, Esther?
But this is what I'm saying. It's more than Soca is getting.
CDC gets millions of dollars.
But
right?
it is still
I'm not
money.
saying it is. I'm saying for millions of dollars. You mean to tell me
by the time
only successful show?
Wait, man. But I'm saying, and I'm not even giving CDC the benefit of saying the successful show of Soca Monarch, because that is of the soca artists. We make Soca Monarch successful, and I'm saying, why are the other components? Listen, as a pan man, the only people them who goes to Panorama is pan players and pan.
And why is that? Why is that?
People affiliated to pan to. But that's an issue for Yulu Pan movement to sit down and address as an organization. It's the same with the Calypso Association. It's supposed to sit down and ask itself. You remember, 90%, if not all of these Calypsos that goes in for finals don't need a studio recording, So how does somebody who wants to hear these Calypsos, how do you find them? You can't. If you want to grab a song right now, you go on YouTube. There's songs on streaming platforms and all these things. Why aren't the Calypsonians the same? So how do you expect the same success rate if you're not conducting yourself as a business in that regard?
Lester.
So all I'm saying to you, Ben, before you start lambasting CDC across the board, you have to dissect it and go deeper, because the issue is not on the surface. Some of these organizations that make up CDC have to take some of the blame as well.
I get that. But
everybody has to pull the weight.
Carnival from CDC is not just pan, mass, and calypso.
But all let me respond to you.
Let me respond to you.
But I'm telling you, they make up CDC. They have a seat on the board.
Good. When I say events that CDC put off that are not successful, I am not just speaking about Calypso and Pan. CDC put off other shows that promoters will do, but they are not as successful.
But Bing, that's what I'm saying. Those shows that you are taking are only a small percentage of the pie. Majority of CDC's budget does not go into show. CDC does not collect a budget to show shows. That's not what CDC. That's what I say. You have to understand the context of it.
What is
CDC?
what is the mandate of CDC, Lester? Do you know?
That's what I'm saying. From what I understand, it is not only just to oversee carnival, but it also has a mandate to ensure that the cultural aspect of it. And
okay, and you think they're doing a good job of this?
If what?
Of the cultural aspect of carnival.
CDC?
Yes.
You remember what when you say CDC, you are also saying by extension the organizations
which sits on the CDC,
which is also ULU,
right?
Mass Bands Association and Calypso Association.
Yes,
I think that a lot of them need some straps.
Okay,
it's not just hold on. It's not just CDC alone.
We have the time. Listen, we walking.
No, but we have to talk the truth.
You invited him.
It's the truth. Because when you
Shady, tell me don't invite you again ever.
No, because I know you don't like the truth.
Change the code and the dog says. I don't know how we get in the building. Whoever change the code, please.
I know I don't like the truth, but I come here with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. You understand?
Like your leader. Sita, darling, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me.
I so enjoy the radiance, the beauty that came in here with the beast this morning.
Thank you.
You know, stay beautiful, darling.
Thank you. I'll
continue
try.
to do what you're doing. Some may not like your approach, some may not like your style.
I know.
But you do you and do me, and you'll be all good, baby. You'll be all good.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure being here.
And I look forward to your season. I'm gonna follow your season. Next year, think about the competition thing.
Okay, no problem.
Please do, consider it.
All right.
Because it will not hurt you.
I don't think it will.
It will only make you better. Okay. All right. Think about it. Don't follow this about music is that make sure it's not a competition. Let's strip it. Skip it. I'm gonna afford to say that.
Yeah.
Okay. You can afford to say that. Right. Think about it. And keep doing your music. Keep doing your stuff. Okay.
Okay. Then.
Keep it. The producer. Yeah. Right. You're right.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Let's somebody. But every year we just have to do this.
I know.
Every year we have to fight up.
I finally get me big up that is in my studio that Boom was conceptualized. It's
Jesus
okay.
Lord, boy.
It's okay.
Yeah. We already where the concept for the youth rallies and them started. Wait.
What?
What?
You know about
You
that?
know about that?
I
Okay.
am not an
Who was
organizer
selecting
of these
artists? Who helped to put artists on the youth rally show?
Who helped to put artists?
Who came up with some of the names on them?
So hold on.
Come now, answer me now. Is that one?
If I am approached.
Oh, but you could have said no. You could have said I don't want.
Why would I say no? Why would I
I
say no?
I don't know.
When they come on your station and pelt out all the money for the ads and thing, why you didn't say no?
I am offering a service.
So am I.
Oh,
so
okay.
Your service better than mine? Okay. Oh, your service better than mine. But your service put you in a Wrangler.
I hope
driving up and looking down on we. Your Jeep so high is look down. When I hail bang, I just have to look up to hail bang. I bang. That's if your glass roll down because it's killing you with frost inside there. But you want to come down now and chat about we poor people and talk about poor people when you know it's not about poor people.
Julian,
you hear?
comrade.
The last time you eat bread and butter is when you went down to Frangipani Hotel and they gave you the butter and the toast. You understand me?
I hope you're.
But you want to jump up, but hard time.
Leicester deserves to be on the. Senator. No. We will send him out. We will send him out and give him an ambassadorial position. But I'm saying, any mission, any team going away, any delegation going away to Dubai, cultural, Leicester should do. And I'm genuinely saying this, Leicester. You've done your dues. Well, you've done your dues culturally. I know that for a fact, and I know you're putting your work in the party too. So I know there are three people who I know.
Hello.
What's Facebook ambassador for ULP? Was Leicester, Lyndon James, and Stiff. Them three people there was Facebook ambassador for ULP during the election campaign.
Listen.
I know you do it, Jews. So if you ain't get no gas station, if you ain't get no mission, I know you're getting in other ways, and if you ain't come yet, it will come. It coming, and you know it coming. That is why you relax and keep it in bowl. Thank you very much. Don't say anything else. I tell you, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, baby. You know, be good, buddy. Keep producing good music. We go. I love you. I love you guys. Tina, I love you, darling. I love you. It was very good having you guys here with us this morning. All right, let's apologize for Dr. Richards. He gave us permission to continue. All right, good. Thank you. We go on and touch you more morning, God's willing.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Soca Team Boom, we would like to welcome you on board Flight 1069, Mission St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival. Soca
I am stepping up the vibe, yeah, up the vibe, yeah.